Start the show, Timmy.
Like a friend, she's like a ditching radio. Karma police arrest this girl in London. It's making me feel ill and we have crashed a party. This is what you get. This is what you get. This is what you get when you mess with us. Karma police, I've given all I can, it's not enough. I've given all I can, but we're still on the payroll. This is what you get. This is what you get. This is what you get when you mess with love. For a minute, I lost myself. I lost myself. You for a minute, I lost myself. I lost myself.
Hey, guys, let's start the show. Let's do this. Let's do this, guys. Rolly Mania in the chat has 4P signed the box yet. Timbo, I screwed up. I forgot to bring the box with me. I could have had Roman Sharf sign it. I could have had so many people sign it at the Watches and Wonders. I totally forgot. But I am going to try and I'm going to try to get it done, okay? You promise, right? Rolly, right? You promise. If I get the 4P signed, do you want me to get this box signed by anybody else besides 4P? Because I can get like other gray market dealer wankers. I can get Nico Leonard. I can get Roman Sharf, all kinds of guys to sign the box. if that's going to increase the value. Let me know. Would you pay like $500 per signature on top of the 1,000? Like, what's the deal here? Let me know. I wanna make this as profitable as possible and as fun for you as possible. Also, guys, I've got an unboxing here. Okay, I've got an unboxing. A fan of the show reached out to me via email. He said, Timmy, give me your address. He said, I'm a longtime fan. I want to send you a package, but the rule is you have to unbox it on the stream. Just don't say his name. He doesn't want to get doxxed. You know how it is. These people getting doxxed left and right. Man. Uh, anyways, he said, hey, Timmy, unbox it on the stream if possible. So let's get some let's get some upvotes, maybe a super chat if you guys want this unboxing to be expedited. I have no idea what it is. Look, I'll give you some clues. I think it's a strap, to be honest. I think it's a wristwatch strap. Look, I can bend it in half. There's something long and squishy. I think it might be a wristwatch. It could be a Paddock. No, I'm kidding. I have no idea. I have no idea. It could be a bomb. I could open this, rip it up, and it could just explode and end me right here. Because I've never I never messaged with this guy before. He said he was a long time viewer, first time supporter. So, and then I figured let's talk about Rolex. We're gonna finish the article that our friend John written, because I think today is going to be a quiet, small show. Oshin is doing a big live stream there. Who needs a drink? It's Easter, right? It's a big thing. So I thought, hey, but we'll still do. I have responsibility to you guys to bring in the fun. Where's the fun? It's right here. We got Red Shovel in the chat. Let's see, Red Shovel. He was saying, good evening to one and all. Good to see Red Shovel. Where is the Pepsi? Good question. Who owns the Pepsi now? Is it still Red Shovel or is it Rich Chick? I was telling Red Shovel, just fucking give it away. Who gives a fuck? You can buy another one. You're a rich plumber. You got a big business going there. Plumbing. It's people. Your plumbing is not like wristwatch YouTube, right? There's never going to be like a lack of work. You people always need plumbers, but wristwatch YouTubers, they fucking come and go. There's a new wristwatch YouTuber every fucking day. So I'll keep this thing going as far as it goes, and yeah, we'll see. I'm still having fun. Hope you guys are having fun as well. JMB says you need to be out of your mind or have more money than sense to pay even 40 pounds for the 4P watch. Yo, but think about it. Rolly Mania has been trolling 4P for like 5 years straight. He's gonna mount this on. He's gonna put it behind a glass. Like he'll frame it. I know what Rolly Mania is gonna do. He'll frame the fucking thing. He'll take it apart. He'll create like a custom frame where there's a box, there's a strap, there's the watch, and he'll have the whole thing behind glass, and he'll put it above his whatever the certificate for whatever job he's working in. He's a well-off dude. Ooh, Red Shovel is gonna join in on the stream. Guys, let's get to 50 upvotes or $10 super chat, and I'll crack this thing open right now. I don't know what it is. It could be anything. It could be anthrax. I have got enemies all over YouTube. There's new enemies popping off from every corner of YouTube. It's hard, guys. It's really hard. Plumber turned cameraman. Hell yeah. Oh, ooh, come on, man. Rolly Mania, that's deep. 17 Samishes, $5 super chat. They're free with refills. Oh, ouch. Those the salmon sandwiches, man. 17 Samishes found out my weakness, my food weakness. Delicious salmon sandwiches with a piece of basil on top. Double D says, my offer will stand 200 for the 4P watch, but I'm smashing it on the stream immediately. Damn, that's brutal. 200. By the way, no, actually, I'm not gonna say it, but it is. This watch is special in kind of a Nazi memorabilia way, right? There's mementos of all kinds, right? This is something very unique that there's only one out in the world. You can't get another one. Find me another one. That's what I'll say. Find me another one. Whoa, we got auction going on. Auction it, Timmy. I'll pay 300. Oh my God, we've got bidding. Well, Web One is at 300 Argentinian pesos or 300 pounds. What kind of currency are we talking about here? Please clarify. I'm very. I would love to. Oh man, I would love to sell it for 2,000 pounds. That could really fucking do some damage. It could really help me out. That's like almost 2 months rent because the pound is really strong right now. 2,000 pounds is 2,600 US dollars. That is serious amount of money, right? A kind of the kind of money that can really help me out. Uh 911 Carlina. 4P is a business failure. Well, hell yeah. 4P is a worse of a business failure than the Tim Wright LLC. Tim Wright LLC still stands. Where's the digital watch vault? Nowhere to be seen. USD. Oh, USD 300 USD. All right, guys, let me know if you're willing to pay. Look, the first person that man, I would really like to get this signed for Rolly Mania because I think Rolly Mania more than anybody else would get a real kick out of owning this piece. He's been like I don't know if I would be as enthusiastic at pursuing to expose the digital watch vault and consignment and all the TPG stroking if it wasn't for Rolly Mania kind of in the chat exposing a lot of this stuff to me. So I got big thanks to Rolly Mania. He set my sights. We got Kaloy. Happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday, Kaloy. Good to see you. Guys, we're going to talk about Rolex in a couple of minutes. I just want to get to 50 upvotes to do the unboxing as soon as possible. We're at 32. Maybe we'll do the unboxing later. What do you think? Should we unbox this later? Yeah, we'll unbox it later. I've been kind of waiting whole day. I've been like trying to figure out what the fuck could this be. It's very weird. It's like a long package. I'm thinking it's a box with a wristwatch on the leather strap. Okay, that's what I'm thinking. Look at the shape, right? You can kind of see it, the shape here. Yeah, I mean, it could be anything though. Uh, we'll see it. We'll see it. We'll see very soon. How much couch can I get for 2K? By the way, somebody earlier in the chat said that the roommate's couch was featured in Your Friends and Neighbors first episode. Look at that. It's like the Submariner of couches. Also, by the way, shout out to everybody who came in and uploaded the live stream early. I'm talking about Goldfinger, Time Flies, Dave F451, Web One, Tim G. Tim G's out till Monday. He's busy with the AP girl. Marco, Matt, Brenny. We got Brenny joining us tonight. Hey, Brenny. We got the Watch Apprentice. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for all these early upvotes. I don't want to have to keep repeating it. Dude, just know it. I appreciate those early upvotes. They help put me in a really good mood when I start the show. That's why I'm vibing today. I guess some people didn't like the music, but I don't know. I thought that Karma Police was kind of cool. Cool song. It's a cool song. We're vibing today, guys. We're vibing, and I'm pushing water over here. We're staying healthy. By the way, let me know what you guys are wearing. I've got the Explorer 2 Polar on. I put it on yesterday, and haven't taken it off since. Gotta love this piece. The last of the great Rolexes. The great late Rolex Explorer 2, baby. How beautiful is that? It's the older model, the 2-1, which has a smaller buckle, and the bracelet is 1 millimeter thinner. I much prefer these thinner bracelets than the new stuff. They're just making it way too big. Sore balls upvoted. Wow. Okay. Even sore balls are upvoting the live stream. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Okay. So maybe what I'll do, I'll jump into the article. All right. We'll talk about the Rolex because if Red Shovel jumps on, it's gonna derail the whole project for today. Okay, so what happened was earlier today, yeah, or yesterday, it says 1 day ago, Rolex put out this video where they do an up close shot of their new Impulse engine, the new Impulse escapement. Log Gym 2, yes, I still do have a Starbucks. It's for sale, 14.8 thousand if you're interested. US, 14.8 US. If you want to buy it, let me know. It's for sale. And I have the Mark 1 with the bezel that they no longer make. Oh, okay, here we go. They no longer make people like Red Shovel. Hey, Red, welcome to
Evening.
the stream. Good evening. I love the setup. What is going on here? New
It's just the
room, new
same.
angle.
Just
Whoa.
new angle. Just new angle.
New angle. Okay. Okay. We're getting so you were previously sitting on the couch, and now what are you sitting on?
It's just like a desk thing here. There's like a desk thing here now.
Okay. And with this says "Do not bend" on the over there on the package. What's that for? I
Oh,
have a
that
package
was.
too.
Oh, that was the thing from Spencer. So it was. That was the pictures.
Oh, you
It's
had the pictures?
yeah. The art prints. The art prints. They've just ended up like sitting there. I just sort of left them there. There's no story to it or anything. It's just there.
Oh, okay.
What's in the package? What's in this?
I don't
What's
know.
in the
It's squishy. It's long. I'm thinking it's a Patek Philippe, some perpetual calendar. I
I
don't
don't
know.
think it is. I
It could
somehow
be
don't think it
anthrax.
could be.
Let's be honest. It's possibly a bomb. I rip this thing open, it explodes, and I'm done for.
Yeah, could be.
Could be anything. Could be anything. Double D says he'll buy the Starbucks for 10,000, but I'll
Oh.
throw in a promise of my friendship for life, and that's priceless. And are you going to also smash it on the live stream immediately? Because he wants to buy this one as well. 10,000. What do you think? That's
Nah.
dude. You can't buy friendship, so I think that's worth more than anything else. Like that's
Wait.
priceless. No, I mean not that you can't buy friendship. You could people do buy friendships. I've seen it done before. But
Why have you not sold the Starbucks for the to get the solid gold answer? Why not? You're meant
I
to
don't know.
sell it.
I just came back. I'm scheduling Napa. I've been fucking busy. Dude,
Oh,
I had the Airbnb. I was booking it today. They denied it. They said no smoking on the premises. What the hell? Yeah, dude, the property is like massive. It's sprawling. They said no, this is a non-smoking property. What the fuck? And they didn't want to take that was $2,475 for 2 nighs. The guy said just because you guys are going to be smoking, no, I don't want you. Yeah, who does that?
How did they know that you're? How did they even know that that you were going to smoke? Did you tell
I
them?
told them. I accidentally told them. I disclosed it accidentally. You want to see the property? It looks so fucking beautiful. Dude, look at this. 3-car garage. Yeah, right? Dude. It's freaking gorgeous, right? With the fountain.
I wouldn't want you there too, Tim,
Yeah, look at this. Fireplace, nice couches. It's all creamy. Beautiful.
Oh, the stains. Think of the stains you can put in them. Jesus.
Oh, dude.
Wow, that's
we'll
hard
be
to clean
partying.
after you 10 months or this. Oh, look at look at that. That kitchen.
The marble, right?
That kitchen's nice.
It
The
is.
marble's nice. That's like that's like a kitchen that a producer Michael would sort of show you around. Sort of.
Exactly. Look at the carving on the vent over here, over the grill. Beautiful stuff. It's like, and look at the outside. Wowzers.
Wow.
Yeah. So I thought, dude, look at this. Go around the property. They got this interesting deck. There's breakfast area. I was already planning out what we're gonna be doing everywhere. Like, oh, this is perfect. Look at this. More couches. Obviously, I said we're not gonna smoke inside, just
Hmm.
outside. I would be like, oh, this is where I'm gonna put all the snacks. I'm gonna put a bottle of Jameson right there on this table just to have it because you can never have. And then look at the bedroom. So this the king size bed I was gonna share with Rich, and then we got everybody would get their own bedroom. Look at these
Oh
beautiful
wow.
views. There's vineyard. You can wake up to the view of vineyard.
Jeez.
Incredible, right? I'm already settled in, to be honest. And then I went in to pay, and they say, "Oh, no bueno. Sorry, no smoking allowed on the Look at the entrance. It's got the freaking um, wrought iron gate.
Roll down again.
Yeah, and look at there's like a freaking walks here and stuff. There's other areas, and look outside
Look at
grill.
that.
Yeah,
Barbecue,
dude,
fridges, ice
and
maker, maybe. Wow.
1,200 something dollars per night. It's nothing. It's cheap,
It's
cheap.
cheap. It's cheap.
Yeah, I was
It's cheap.
thinking we would set up the chairs like over here or something and smoke it late into the night and just crack jokes and shit.
Looks really nice,
Man,
but it's
mentally,
an
I've already moved into that place.
yeah. You're there. You're there.
Yeah,
But it's
very
not.
sad.
So what's is that it? Is that you definitely can't go there? That's it.
Oh, they told me no bueno. Yeah,
Oh shit.
I know. I know. So I'm
Gotta
looking
find
for a
spot.
different place. It's a little bit further away. It's like 20 miles
Ooh.
away. Well, it was 20 miles, half-hour drive. But
Uh-huh.
it's only 2 nights.
Mm.
And we're gonna go back a couple times. It's good. We got our own car as well. So yeah,
I think that's the
beautiful
reason why.
property.
I think that's the reason why I'm probably not going to go this time. Because if it's only 2 nights, it's barely worth it for me. Like to fly over for like just like such a short trip.
I get it. And
Uh,
but I'm gonna crash with Rich on his couch for 2
mhm,
nights in San Francisco.
right.
So we just yeah. So he's like, yeah, dude, just stay at my place. Fuck yeah, all right. Because I could just stay on the couch. It's free 2 nights in SF. I love SF. We had great time last time.
Was good.
Remember? Went to
Yeah.
those bars, that area, the historical area.
Don't let him
Very
walk. Don't let him walk you up that fucking hill again. Remember that? Remember that? Fuck. Jesus. What?
I
He
need to lose
promised
some
us.
weight
He promised us a drink at the top, and there was nothing there. Jeez.
at the
Just a
top of the
view.
hill.
Just a view.
Ugh.
I'll never
But
forgive him for that. Never forgive him for that.
ugh.
uh,
He's a funny guy. San Francisco, beautiful city, except the Tenderloin. Everything else is amazing.
mm,
You know, I like how we
I
hit
can
up
barely
the
remember. I
the
can barely
wind up.
remember.
I don't think there's gonna be wind up this time though.
Oh yeah,
Anyways,
that's right. There was wind up down at the docks that time as well.
that's right.
Mm. Oh, that would have been good. Is it maybe
For
on at
sure.
the same time? Is it or wind up San Francisco? Let's have a look and see. Is it
One check.
on? Is it on? 3rd May 3rd.
May 3rd. Really? Oh,
San
wow.
Francisco. No, San Francisco, May 2nd to May 4th.
Oh, wow. Yeah, no, I'm going. It's
Mm.
mid-May. It's 2 weeks later.
Oh, that's what
Well, that's
May.
pretty
Oh,
cool that they
alright.
have it.
Yeah.
If there was no Napa, I think I would next time there's a wind up in SF, I might just go
Mm.
and stay with Rich for like
Yeah.
3
Okay.
nights to do the wind up because the wind up is getting so incredible and it's a kind of a small area there. I could just take a quick Uber and cover it and cover the event. Last time, remember? We had fantastic time, and I covered only small fraction of all the
Yeah,
watches.
I'm actually finding, like the wind up shows and things like are actually like better events now, and watches and wonders. I wasn't blown away this year like by watches and wonders, like, to be honest with you.
Yeah, yeah,
I
me neither.
I I think that next year we approach it differently. So we need press passes. Press passes.
We need to get the press passes and come
Yeah,
early.
yeah, that's it. And the other shows on the outskirts of watches and wonders like were better too. That time to watch some of the stuff down near the Bourvage, they were all better shows, I thought. Watches
Are
and
we
wonders
doing
was
the
your.
Geneva Watch Days this year?
What dates is that? If we're going, but you would need to. We completely bluffed that last year. Bluffed that a fucking wonder, right? It would have been shit if we hadn't have got into them parties. Like,
We gotten away with it though.
yeah, we did. We bluffed it so much. Oh my.
Unbelievable. It was
Uh,
absolute stroke of luck. But it's September 4th to
oh.
7th. There you go. It would be amazing to hit this place up.
It's very near. It's quite near to Dubai time, isn't it? When's Dubai? Like November, isn't
November.
it?
I'm already
Yeah.
booked, by the way. My flights are
Yeah, I'm
taken
booked as
care of.
well. Booked. Everything's booked.
Sweet,
Everything's booked.
sweet.
November.
Why is it amazing? If we go to this one, we could go to these other locations like there's a Breitling. We did go to Breitling Boutique, but there's
Yeah, we did. We should have
ooh
done that.
Quorum. We didn't go to Quorum. It's
No, don't go to
absolute
Cornwall.
awful watches, but I would love to see how they're made. Uh, the foundation, the hot horizon. We didn't see the foundation. Look at all the brands that are gonna be there. Wow, amazing.
You could also try um to book more of the sort of appointments in the Beau Rivage as well, because there was lots of those brands had sort of like private viewings in the Beau
Yes.
Rivage, but you sort of had to
Wha-
book. Was like, remember, we sort of like did try to get in, and it was all about, there was no appointments left.
Pain in the ass. Yeah. How do we do it? Would we do it ahead of time? Like, oh,
I
look at this Breguet boutique. You call them, right? Contact them on Instagram or something. Grubel Forcy. Oh, that's at the Beau Rivage. They're gonna be at the Wow, Grubel Forcy at the Beau Rivage. Impressive. Trilobe, Oris, HYT, Claude Mayland. I've never heard of this brand before. H Moser. There's gonna be a lot of stuff. Laurent Ferrier. MBNF. Love it. Doxa. We went to Doxa and Letterer. I think we did good job uh at the Geneva Watch Days. Double D says Philip, Rich Chick, and I are all staying in the same room. One king bed. Nice.
I don't know. I don't know.
By the way, what watch are you wearing there, Philip?
I haven't got to watch it on, actually. So I haven't.
No
I haven't
watch
got to
on.
watch it.
Okay.
I have to.
Okay.
What's in the bag? What's in the bag? Let me see what's in the bag.
You got a bag?
What bag? What the I never, hold on. What's this? What's that? What is in here? Uh, what do we have in the bag? I don't even know.
Open the bag. Let's see it.
Oh, it's the. Oh, I can't even remember what it was. It was the Studio Underdog that I bought. I never even opened it.
Oh, hey, you know what? We're gonna unbox it on Sunday. Are you free Sunday?
Yeah, yeah, should be free
Okay,
Sunday.
fantastic.
Hmm.
Fantastic. We'll do a special unboxing. We'll
So
we'll
don't
do
open
this.
it. Don't open
No,
it then.
don't
Okay,
open it.
I'll
Keep
leave
it
it.
sealed. In fact, I
It's
probably should
sealed.
also keep this thing sealed until Sunday, but I need to unbox something for the watch.
Mhm.
And actually, the guy said to unbox it today. He's watching. He's watching. He just texted me. He's watching. Okay, guys, we need 6 more upvotes. I'm gonna unbox whatever this thing is. Could be anything. Shit. Yeah, it could be anything.
Mm.
I'm excited. What if this is a Patek Philippe perpetual calendar?
It's not. It's not.
No.
It's not. That's not. You,
What do you
you wouldn't
think?
be able.
Best case scenario, it's like a nice strap.
Could be a strap. Could be probably strap. Could be. Oh, I know what it could be. Does it feel? You say it feels squishy.
Not too squishy. Maybe it's just the air pocket.
Is it one of those? Is it one of those sort of air pocket cases, like for a watch? You know, one of those sort of
That's what I'm
capsule
thinking.
thing.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking because it's got certain like give to it. Very weird, and it. I feel it might have like a wooden core because here I'll put it on the scale. I'll tell you how much it weighs. 1 pound 7 ounces. What do you want it in
That
grams?
means nothing to me. Means nothing to
Okay,
me.
in grams.
Put it in fucking metric.
Grams. Okay, here we go. 650 grams.
650 grams.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Is that
sounds like it sounds like a case for a watch.
could be a case for a watch? That could be nice.
Wrist.
Wristwatch chick. The wrist chick, $2 super chat. Put this towards a new sweatshirt for Red.
She's hilarious.
Thank
She's
you.
hilarious.
Thank you, wrist chick. Red,
We're-
you're a new man. When you were
we're-
in Geneva, you completely changed
so?
your wardrobe. No, not Geneva. In what was it? Uh London, right?
Yeah, I got.
Oh,
got,
here,
got
I
some-
have it. I have it actually. The Master and the Apprentice. Hold on a second. Hold on.
What the fuck's this?
Hold on. I got like these two pictures are just too good. Hey, check this out.
I worry about this.
No, it's nothing to worry. It's great pictures. Look at that. Boom.
Oh wow.
The Master and the Apprentice. See, you got a seal of approval right there.
I don't get a single approval from Sean.
Yeah. Sean put a seal of approval on the outfit.
He did.
Yeah, it's looking. That's just looking so much better than that horrendous Barbary, tacky.
I don't like the Burberry. No, I don't like the Burberry.
No, that
the Burberry's
plaid,
good. The Burberry's
Burberry
good.
plaid is just Burberry is just not a brand right now. They're just dude. Did you see what's going on with all these luxury brands are getting exposed for their terrible practices? And this, you look like a proper man, like look at the guy behind you in the picture on the left. You see it like that's just, and then you're standing there in suit with nice color shirt, and you could do like the thing is you can pull this off. There's really no reason why you shouldn't be dressing like this every day.
And there's no reason why you shouldn't be dressing like that too.
Well, dude, financially, I don't have a
come on,
serious job. No, seriously,
Sell,
dude.
sell one of the watches. Just sell one of the watches.
Right, I haven't sold it yet.
Bad
So,
jacket.
yeah,
Bad jacket.
yeah. Once I set, but dude, even selling it, like that's, I need to come up with, I need to get some kind of a job. I need to do something that brings a consistent source of income because doing it like this, it's just living from super chat to super chat. It's not feasible. Just to drain of energy. You know what I mean? Just begging for super chats, please, and then people just fuck with you. They're like, "I'm your supporter," and then they're like, "I gave Timmy, this, couple of dollars, and he's not worshiping me." It's like, come on, man. I'm just trying to do a show. Just trying my best, dude. It's hard. It's hard. But yeah, let's just do it like this. Boom. Let's take that guy out of the picture. There you go.
Look at that.
You see? And I like a little bit of the fuzz that you got there. You're a boy. You were a boy, and now you're a man.
Thank you.
Amazing. Amazing. Guys, 2 more upvotes. We're going to crack this package open. We got Rolling Mania. I prefer the barber shirt, denim jeans, and shoes. Jesus.
Jesus, that's brutal. Brutal.
Terrible. James, William Campbell, $7 super chat. The power duo. Tim, how is the Jesus Christ diet going? Hope everyone is having a wonderful Friday. Hey, you know what? Let me show you what I had today. I took the roommate out for
Oh,
lunch yet again. And she's not happy. Believe it or not,
not happy.
it's just nothing. She's actually getting more pissed at me every single day. I don't know what I like. I don't know what to do. Look, I thought this was an incredible meal.
Oh, this
That
looks
was
nice.
right. This was
Well, that's in a bowl of fucking dead octopus. Doesn't look
no,
like
no,
that
no. It's
appealing.
beef. It's beef soup.
I don't
No
like. No,
octopus.
I don't.
No
I
seafood.
don't.
It's a shank, dude. There's a shank in there. It was $12.
A shank of what? Like a fucking alien or something?
No,
Jesus.
no, beef. Like a beef
Uh,
rib. It's like one beef
no,
rib.
the rest of it looks really nice, but nah,
No,
I don't
that's
like.
uh-huh.
I like the bowl of stuff. No, not for me.
Okay. That
Oh,
half of
that looks good.
yeah, the sandwich.
The sandwich
Oh,
looks
you like
good.
that? Hold on, let me
Yeah,
show
that's
you.
good. In the chat there, the watch apprentice says Red's burnt all his Second Bunny t-shirts. Actually, I haven't. But they are. Whoever wants the Second Bunny t-shirts can have them because they don't fit anymore. They're too big.
I'll take
So,
them.
do you want them?
Yeah. Can't
Yeah,
let those go to waste, of course. I
I'll
think
send
I'm
them
still
there.
fatter than you.
I'll mail them there then, so you can have them.
Sure.
Some of them have even more. So I'll just email you, or sorry, I'll send you all the Second Bunny
Yeah.
stuff if you want.
Yeah, send it here. Send it
Yeah.
here. Look at that. That looks delicious. Wait, if you're ever in Brooklyn again, I'll take you to this place. It's amazing. Dude,
That looks
also
nice. That looks really
yeah,
nice.
right? It's really
Wow.
fresh. You can see there's cilantro, some
Yeah.
cabbage, some oh no, I think it's radish with carrot, and then two kinds of meat.
So the key is not to eat 6 of them. That's the key.
Right. I only
It's not
had
to eat 6.
half of it. Look at it. I
Yeah.
had half. I had half the soup, and I had two of these. It's pork with lot. As you can see, look, it's just vegetables there. Look at that.
That's pretty good.
Right.
That's
Very
pretty good.
healthy. So I had that, and then for the dessert, I had two macaroons with tea, no sugar
No sugar.
in
Okay.
tea, not in the macaroons.
Because it's
Macaroons is
hard
all
because
sugar.
remember at the Harrods tea, you like I don't know like what the sandwich count was, maybe 17, 18 sandwiches you went for. I was like you were getting the most
Yeah.
and then and then I was trying to save myself, like for the desserts, but Jesus, it was brutal. So
It's brutal. Oh
you
no,
just kept on bringing this stuff.
they laid out like plates and plates and plates. But you were very composed. I saw you're sitting at the end of the table. You're just like watching all this food, but yet
I was
trying
trying,
to keep
but it's so difficult not to just eat it fucking up. So
exactly
it was so good. See that remember the rhubarb thing? It was like a piece of like fucking
paste.
biscuit
It's
or
like a
something.
hot dog. It's a rhubarb hot dog.
They were so good. They were so good.
That was the best pastry they had there.
Mm, that was good. That was good.
Amazing. Okay, we got the upvotes. Should I unbox this? You want to see what's inside?
Yeah, let's go.
Any final guesses?
What do people
Final.
think? But I think it's one of those. I think it's one of those sort of like watch cases where you put the watch flat and it sort of like sucks around the watch and seals it.
That's the shape. That's a great guess because that is kind of the shape there. Let me just cut this open like this. I don't want to show the other side because it's got the address. Mind you, there is no return address. I hope it doesn't blow up. Okay, here we go.
That you did. You have released the gases into the room now.
Uh-oh.
You have 60 seconds to live.
No odor. Guys,
Most toxins like that don't have
odorless.
an odor.
Odorless toxin. Completely odorless toxin. Here we go.
Now we go. This is
I'm opening like this without looking. Okay.
This is suspense to me.
Okay. Here we go. So I'm just
There we
gonna
go.
reach out with my hand and pull out whatever it is. Yeah.
Okay, go
Here
for
we
it.
go.
Go for it. What is it? What is it? Ooh. What is it? Looks like a watch. Is it a watch? Oh no, it's two of them. It's two. Is it a bar of soap? No. What is it? What could it be? If it's a candy bar or something that's really, this is sad. If that's from Coach, I keep it immersed in water first. What's money? Oh, it's fake money. What the fuck?
The fuck?
What is it? Is it?
It looks like it's money.
But is it? But it's fake.
Is it? Is it? It looks. Is it fake? Hold on. How do you know? How would I be able to tell?
Well, are all the serial numbers the same, or is it different serial numbers?
They're all different.
Are they? Fuck. It looks. It actually looks real like from here.
Huh.
Oh wait, hold on. Someone says, does it say for motion picture purposes on it?
Oh
Versace
yeah.
boy shirt. It does.
It does.
Does it right now? That had me for literally 20 seconds.
They had me for a second. Okay, they had me fooled for a second there. Great one. Good joke. Congratulate. You got me. You got me. Promotion. Hey, you know what? I like it. You know what? I kind of like it. I think there's use for this. To be honest.
Did you think for a second that was real money? Yeah.
For a second, I thought it was real money.
I thought it was.
It looks so fucking real. Holy shit! I mean, he said do it on the stream, right? That's why. Fuck man. Hold on a second. Let's see the other one. What's he got here?
Maybe hold on. Maybe he sent a fake one, and maybe he sent a real one.
Oh, you think the other one is the other one real? Let's see.
Could be.
Oh shit.
Could be.
Could this be?
Could this be
real money?
Could this be real? Let me see.
No.
No.
No, it's not. Too bad.
No.
Too fucking bad. Okay. Funny prank. Funny prank, guys. Hey, you know what? There you go. It's the unboxing for the day. Got some motion picture purpose money. Looks pretty good, to be honest.
Those look good.
Dig it. Dude, it's like a stack. So I bring it with me to like a watch event. Just have it like drop out of my pocket.
Yeah.
All right, just we'll go to the bar, and we just take it out of the pocket and just put it on the table like there next to us with the watch next to. What do you think? We could do like some interesting shit with this, to be honest. Some bits. We could do some bits. This is actually, you know what? The prank is on the guy. I like it. I fucking like this is great shit. No?
But I know what's gonna happen.
What's
I know
gonna
what's gonna happen.
Am I gonna get arrested?
No. You'll be in a bar so pissed that you will try and pay for the drinks using that, and you will insist that they take it. Because it's real money. It's real money.
It's real money.
It's real money, man.
It's real money.
Why won't they take it? Why won't they take it?
I don't think I'm gonna be drinking that much anymore. That's
I don't know.
That's over the top. We've been pushing it pretty hard. But hey, So here's what we've got. We've got 4 stacks. Dude, for a second I thought this was real. I thought like this is some I thought this was some like past owed super chats. Like
Yeah, you thought that you thought that someone had just went, yeah, just give him like 5 grand there, you know.
some
Yeah.
baller just reached out into
Yeah.
his safe and like took out a couple of stacks. Here's a couple of stacks for Timmy. Just help him
Yeah.
out, you know.
Yeah, get a watch, pay
Yeah,
for a
get a
trip or
what?
something. Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
yourself something. Dude, this is 40 grand right here. So if this was real money, that's 40 grand. Plus it says, well, at least that's what it says on the thing, on the sticker. Plus 5 grand. 45, $47,000 if this was real money. Now, who said in the chat motion pictures purposes only?
Versace
Because
boy.
Versace
Versace. Yeah.
boy. Okay, thank you, Versace boy. Because I've never heard of this shit. But I guess they do have to have some kind of money for shooting in the movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Incredible.
Unbelievable.
Okay, well, hey. Joke is actually on you. I like it. I like it. It's great. We could do some fun shit. What do you think? You have any ideas like for the bits? Dude, this could actually dude, imagine
You
we're in
should
Geneva.
know what you should do. Know what you should
Yeah, what?
do. You should be lighting a cigar and
Yeah.
light it like $100 bill.
With the hundred, yes.
Yeah, yeah. It's like that. It looks like a real ball. Rolex in the air like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck this. Fuck this shit. I can't find anything else to light it with. Just use this.
Oh,
Oh my God.
dude, that's fucking hilarious. Oh, and you know what? I also like they give me these rubber bands. Get this. Let me try. Let me try something. I'm gonna take this off. What if I do like a stack like this, and then I put a rubber strap around it? Look at that, bro.
Oh,
Oh shit! Look at this
I'm definitely buying drugs with this.
fat
Yeah.
stack, dude. Fat stack. This is a fat baller stack. Drug dealers. That's how drug dealers have money. Hey, hold on, guys. I'm good. I could like put actually a couple of real dollars on
Yeah.
top here,
You
and then the
could.
rest is fake, and we could just go around like, hey, I got this. I got this.
I got it. I got it. I've got it up to a point here. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got it up to,
Got this. I'm gonna take care of it. And then, like,
uh,
imagine throwing this into the air at some point. Like,
see it at an event, just like throw it up there and then just see what happens. Just
yeah,
film
it's
the
like
just film the
people
chaos.
attacking. Well, wait, somebody might get hurt, so we have to do it in like a controlled manner. Because this dude, it's $100 bills. People can go fucking ballistic over this stuff.
Yeah.
Look at that. It could be some trampling. Bam. Dude, this is a baller way. I never held this much money in my hand before. Like a fat stack.
Know what you need to do? Know what you need
Yeah.
to do? I'm not going, but there was
I
a
think there's a
television.
video of Jamie Opulence when he has a real stack like this. He like
Yeah.
throws it in the video, right? Sorry, you were
What
gonna
did you
say?
do? What they do is make sure that they're all fake. Just
Yeah.
check them out, just in case that for like a bit of fun, like he didn't slip like a real one in there. Like
Right.
as well.
Good point. Yeah. Good point.
In case
The
that's
the
part of
problem,
it
they're
too.
all fucking upside down and stuff. They're not
Uh,
all correctly entered in. They're all different ways. Okay. But I'll maybe I'll spend the whole day tomorrow going through this money to see if there's anything real in here. But anyways, that's a pretty funny joke. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you there. Thank you for support. Really appreciate it. Shit. Okay. Hold on, let me just put this away. How do I squeeze it in? Oh shit. Hey, roommate, check out fake money. Look at that. Hey, roommate, you want some money? Here, buy yourself something nice.
There's a cushion for the couch.
Yeah, cushion for the couch. Get yourself a cushion for the couch.
I seen
Why is
that.
Yeah,
Was that seriously the picture of the couch? That black thing? Is that the
yeah.
couch?
That's the couch. The black.
15 grand for that?
Yeah. What do you think? Waste of money, right?
Well, there's one. I'm I'm actually going to take a photograph of it like next time I go. Right. See
Yeah.
down at the dentist I go to. Right. They actually
Oh
have the same couch in their waiting room, and I know that they paid like $500 for it, like down in DFS. It
shit.
looks exactly the same. Sorry to say, but
Yeah. There's
it's
rugby.
maybe not the same. It's maybe not the same leather, not the same quality of leather, but I don't know. I'll take a picture of it next time I'm around.
They make knockoffs of it. Like instead of
Yeah,
using the real materials, they use synthetic materials. But
yeah, that's what
it's
it
a
is.
pretty simple couch, to be honest.
It's nice, but it's expensive.
Mike Lewis says you can go to a topless bar and throw it at the ladies.
That will guarantee to get you fucking hit hard. So there's
Banned for life, bro.
banned for life. Fuck, they will. The bouncers will fucking murder you if you do
They'll throw
that.
me
I've
out.
heard. Yeah,
Mouth to the sidewalk first.
yeah,
Grab me like this, and they'll face first into the sidewalk.
yeah. You will be shitting those $100 bills out for days.
And
You will.
then they'll shove them up my ass. Uh, but I think there's interesting stuff that we could do with that fake money. There's stuff that could be done, I think. The Watch Apprentices spend it on the 47th Street. They like fake stuff. They might actually buy it from me. What do you think this costs? Like $10? How much do you think he paid? $10 for this prank?
I don't know.
10
You,
bucks.
you probably buy that stuff on Amazon or something. You probably buy it on
Mm-hmm.
Amazon.
He probably works for some kind of a TV studio, and he just grabbed a couple from the stage department. I'm guessing.
Could
The
be.
50s look nice. It's the other side that's more real, like this.
It does look, it does look real like from here, like like on the camera.
Yeah, look at that. They're not new. They're like somehow they look aged. They may be
Yeah.
used. They may have been used. Like
No,
look, dude,
no
look.
way.
There's like one that's ripped here. Look at that. I think they were used in the
You pr-
movie, some kind of a heist movie.
Yeah, could have been.
Maybe
Well, they're only just
motion.
made like that. You can make things like that. You can get AIDS paper and all like that. It's just a good.
Oh,
It's just it's just a good. It's just a good prop.
okay. Fair enough. Fair
It's a
enough.
good prop.
Yeah. Oh, they make them like that. Okay. Wow, you guys know everything. See, what would I do without your guys' guidance? I could have looked like a total freaking fool. I've already been thinking 47,000. Let's go to European watch company. How can we spend 47,000? What are we gonna buy? Which watch? you know,
That's just what you're gonna buy.
I'll be doing a buying stream. Oh, right there, boom! There's a Daytona for 46.9. It's perfectly to 100. I get to keep $100. Chocolate dial. That's pretty nice.
That's nice, huh?
Yeah, right. I would go with that. A solid gold dancer. I would get a solid gold dancer.
You need to. Why aren't you banned the solid gold dancer? I haven't. I don't understand why you
No, I
haven't
just
bought one
got
yet.
back.
I know,
I've
but you had should have one night before you went.
also I was talking to Cars, and he said to hey, just hold off, don't rush.
Oh,
Use the app.
oh
Uh,
yeah, I used it. Oh yeah.
yeah, so I might use the app. Help him test out the systems there. Right? and then maybe sell it to a friend of the watch community. I'd see there was a Lock Gem 2, right? Who was it earlier in the chat? Lock Gem 2, I think. He was saying he was interested, was asking me how much do I want for it. I don't see it now. Okay, I
As
lost the
much as
chat
he'll give
somehow.
you.
Yeah, as much as he'll give me, yeah. What are you gonna give me for it? Tim is a knockoff couch. Their 30K is real. Tim's is the knockoff. The real one is 30K. Boom. It's quite possible. You know,
Is
you know,
there is there is there rules on the couch, Tim? Is there rules about how you can sit on the couch or anything like that?
no. If
You
you come,
know,
you can sleep on
did
it
she
if
say
you want.
anything to you?
No, she didn't say.
No, really, really,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Okay, because most sort of girls, like our wives, like, or whatever, when there's a new couch purchased,
Ooh,
there's normally a rule. Yeah,
wow.
there's a rule.
Plastic wrapping.
Yeah.
No sitting
Well,
longer
no, you
than
will
15
know.
minutes.
You're not allowed to, that you're not allowed to have your jeans on like when you sit on the sofa because quite often like they buy maybe like a white couch or a cream couch, and
Yeah.
then even to the stage where you're not allowed to fart on the
Wow.
couch, because it might pregnant the might sort of
The
might
fibers. It'll get into
yeah
the
it might
fibers.
might sort of hang about, yeah.
That'll make a
Yes,
stinky couch.
yeah. Go and shower before you sit on the sofa, just go and shower first of all, like before you sit
Damn.
there. Yeah. So that's why some people like to sit on the floor, like it's easier.
No, I haven't gotten the lay down yet, but we've got the old couch here still. So I got two couches
Oh,
in the house. You can't get around. So I'm trying to I asked my mom if she wants it, or I'll try to sell it on Craigslist. Maybe $750. She's sleeping. She's laying down right now on the couch. How's the couch,
wow.
roommate? You liking it? No, she's not talking to me right now. I get it. No coochie on the couch.
Oh,
Damn. No, the couch is okay. It doesn't have high back, so it's not very supportive. It's for sitting upright. When you sit down in it, you feel like you're at full attention. It's like military.
mm.
Sit down and you're like, oh, you can only sit super straight on it.
It doesn't
Like,
look like, it does look like the sort of couch where like where you'd sit on like before you'd go into, for like a medical procedure or something, it doesn't look, comfortable. It does.
no, no, it doesn't. You know, the guy. Okay, so there was a guy earlier in the chat said that the couch makes an appearance in your Friends and Neighbors movie. You know that TV show that Oshin has been promoting that
Never seen it.
has watches featured. It's about a watch thief. You didn't see
Oh,
it,
no,
dude?
I haven't seen it.
Oh my god! Let me show you like a couple of seconds because it's so interesting. It's a very interesting thing. Check this out. In the movie, in the TV show, sorry, they cut to the guy is stealing a wristwatch. Look at this. He's like, watch. One second. So here he's like walking through the house. Right? He's walking through the house. Da, 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 da. He goes to this dude's. Oh, look, he goes into the walk-in closet. You see this walk-in closet? This Q has a closet like this with all the Birkins and stuff. And then boom, he opens up the drawer and there's all the watches. See the
Oh,
watch drawer. And there's different stuff. There's a solid gold dancer. I think that's a GMT master, vintage GMT master. And the other stuff is out of focus, but I think that's a deep sea dweller. And there's the Patek Philippe, and so he pulls out the Patek Philippe, 5811 apparently, and he looks at it and it goes into like this mode where it tells you all the different stuff, oh, the dial, the case, the screw down crown, but the watch, actually the image is so fake. That's not a real watch. It's like they took a fake 5811 from the Canal Street and they used it in the movie as a real one. and then he steals it, and then he takes it to some lady, and he tries to flip it to her. And so she looks at it, makes an assessment how much she's gonna give him for it. She loops it, puts it under the loop. Right? Is it box papers? And apparently, somewhere in this movie, somebody got the couch. But like, dude, I don't get it. Personally, I don't understand the whole couch obsession.
What is the movie called? What's it called again?
Your friends and neighbors.
Your friends and neighbors. I
It's on
must look
Apple
that up.
TV.
I've got Apple. I've got
You
the
have
Apple.
Apple?
Yeah, you know the actual proper, or you know the actual subscription.
Oh shit! Really?
Uh-huh.
And John Hamm, and he was in what was the other movie? The TV show, sorry, the about the advertising.
All right, all right. Okay, so it's a drama, so it's a season. All right, so there's a season of it. Okay. Yeah, Apple TV. Yep, I'm gonna watch that later.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Let me
Yeah, it's
see.
about the only thing that I've ever watched on Apple TV, to be honest with you.
I know,
Not
right?
much on
You have
Apple
a
TV.
subscription. You're probably paying a fortune over time, and you're not even using it.
It comes with Apple TV comes with that, the way if you have, like more data or more sort of like storage and the
Oh, they give it to you for free.
some sort of iTunes One plan or something like it's called. Yeah,
Oh,
well, it's not free. It just comes part of the like part of iTunes iTunes One
yeah.
plan or something.
Yeah,
But
he
I
was
never
also
really
in the
watched it.
Mad Men, right? John Hamm, and he was wearing Explorer 136, I think. Let's see, Mad Man wearing Rolex. Oh yeah, here. This is a famous image from before, because I've seen. I know that there used to be a member of the watch community who was using John Hamm icon in the chat, and he's wearing the Explorer 1 1016 36 mil in the Madmen. It's pretty cool. And now he's doing watches again.
Wow,
Well,
it's a
but
nice watch.
the Madmen, they didn't talk about the watch. He just had the watch. Pretty cool, right?
It's nice.
Right?
Looks nice. Yeah, it's nice. 36, bud.
Yeah, 36 mil. Because the move, it's like a, a time appropriate movie. So in that movie, they it's that was the 1016, that it was like the 90s apparently. Or like maybe even when was the Mad Men setting? Mad Men setting period. Let's see. It was 1960s to 1970s.
Ooh.
You see it? So he was wearing Explorer 11016 because that's that age appropriate. And check this out. Here he's stealing some Richard Meals. The guy's got 3 Richard Meals just like laying around. He's got a cigar box there with a cigar cutter. Just going through his friend's stuff and stealing his shit. So, oh, here's a Richard Meal. Richard Mille. And then it also gives you the spec sheet. Oh, that's RM11. Tonneau case shaped, curved bezel, uh, translucent dial, chronograph. Pretty funny. Anyways, then he brings it back again to try and flip it to basically a 47th Street gray market dealer. And what's it called? The pawn shop. Pawn shop brokers. Because he needs the money. He's kind of struggling.
He needs some money.
There's the pearl. Oh, and there's the cash. Look at this. This. Do you see the cash here?
That
That's the
that
cash
it could
that
be
I
that.
That's it right there. That's
Could
the
be it.
fake money. Fake money right there.
Could be it.
The rolls of fake money. Boom. Look at all that. Moolah. Pretty cool stuff.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Phil T says the only thing I watch with the couch in it is a casting couch. Actually, I was watching some high-end Korean uh like P movie, and they were using the couch in the movie.
Mhm.
I was surprised. I'll send you like oh, hold on. Maybe I could block this out. Hold on. Got with a pencil. Can I? Okay, let's see here. Oh, the hold on. The fill. I need to use the fill. Hold on. Hold on a second.
Mhm.
Okay, I think that's good. Done. Okay. Hold on. Check it out. Definitely. Whoops. Fuck. Hold on a second. It's definitely the couch, right? Hold on. What the hell? Where did the image go? Like I need to be really careful because it's like sensitive stuff.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Okay. It's brutal. It's brutal. Yeah. Okay. So here you go. You see it? You see, look at the railing, but it's like getting all torn up because they're using it too much.
Oh my god, look at that.
Yeah, but you can see that's the couch, right? That's how it is. Very interesting stuff. The couch makes a lot of appearances in all kinds of places. It's like a Rolex of couches, I was told. But whatever, that's roommates' concern. I'm just hoping to get rid of the other couch so that I could the casting couch. Wow, the casting couch come back. That's a Korean AV movie. Guys, hit that upvote button. Let's get to 100 upvotes. It's we're having too much fun here. Okay, help us out. Help us out by smashing the upvote button. Get us out of this stratosphere. Oh, by the way, Red, you're not a fan of Ming watches, right?
You you posted this earlier, and it was actually really nice looking. Watching this.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dude, it's only limited to 250 pieces. As far as Mings go, that's quite limited. And it's titanium case with this like kind of funky brushed dial, right? It's got lume, open case. Look how playful the dial actually is in the light. Like you can imagine the kind of reflections it's gonna have. Kind of a it's a like design watch. Look at the brushing, the circular logic brushing, and there's also some sunburst here on the bezel. It's just very cool.
Looks good.
Yeah, right? It looks so cool.
I was actually surprised to see in terminal terminal 5 at Heathrow when I was coming home. In the I think it's is it Watches of Switzerland there? They actually had a Ming in the pre-owned section, so I had the first time I've ever seen anything like that. A Ming
Really?
in the pre-owned section, yeah.
Wow.
And
There's
amongst
there there's a lot of them, you know. They've been at it for quite some time. Think about it. When I bought my Ming, this I think was their third ever watch that they ever made.
hold on. I'm just gonna take a phone call here. Just 1 second. I'm
Sure.
back on the line.
Sure. Go ahead. Important phone call. Red Travel is getting important phone call from Wrist Chick. They've got an important meeting there. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think. 3,500 Swiss francs. Salida 300. It's a good looking watch. As you can see, the movement has been DLC'd black. So okay, it's not a like Geneva stripes. Not a perfect finish, but it's better than doing nothing. Oh, okay, okay. I was just joking. I was just joking. Wrist check clarifying. It's not me this time. Ooh, it's work. Work is calling. Important work related phone call that Red Shovel had to pick up. As you can see here, I'm a proud owner of two Mings. I'm a multi Ming owner. Check it out. This is my Ming. I would take this titanium new Ming in a heartbeat over the one that I have. This, as you can see, this is early models. They had closed case backs, kind of a nasty looking case back. But actually, my case back looks like the dial on the new one. And mine had this stamped fake guilloche dial. Kind of actually not bad for what it is. And mine was, I think, 2,500. This one is 3,500. So much better value proposition if you're a Ming enthusiast. And the fact that it's limited to 350 pieces, so to 250 pieces, means these could be quite desirable, to be honest. They might hold significant value. When I bought mine, they opened up the floodgates for like 15 minutes, I think, and they let as many people order the watch as they wanted. So there was, I think, 3,000 orders at that time. It blew up. Ming was just so popular. Let's see if it's still available. So here we go. Going on to the website. Yeah, you can still order. Free shipping, delivery in 1 to 4 weeks. That's very short. Guys, they're still available. If anybody wants to buy. Now, this might be an early release link because I'm a customer. They sent me a special link to be able to get it early before anybody else. So there's a possibility. Hey, Sean.
Hey Timmy,
Hey,
how are
hey,
you?
hey. Hey, I'm doing fantastic.
Hey, I was wondering, stock market is dropped below 40,000, and I
Really?
haven't seen any chats from Daniel. Is he okay?
Oh, shoot. It
you
might
know,
be.
you know how he was.
Daniel says he's taking couple of days off to cool off from the stuff. Yesterday he jumped on after the stream was over,
Yeah.
and then today he sent me a message. He said he needs a little bit time off, I think.
Oh, so I was just
Yeah.
kidding. I didn't know that was that was serious.
But yeah, it is kind of serious. But yeah, no,
Oh
but not
shit.
not because of nothing to do with the stock.
He just needs to recoup. Okay,
Yeah, he
re-energize.
wants to take a couple of days off, just to
Okay, and
relax.
as long as he doesn't sell, he's okay.
Hmm.
What are the plans for Sunday? I see Mike Lewis in the chat. I don't know if Kojak is
Yes,
there or not. What are the plans for
Kojak is
Sunday?
doing research.
Okay.
He's actually at the Lanesborough as we speak,
No
buying.
kidding.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You want to see it? Hold on a
Yeah.
second. Hold on a second. I'll show
Oh yeah,
you.
those logs look good on the middle picture. That's
Sean,
interesting logs.
Sean, it is actually it's the same lugs as mine. Look. I'll show you. It's a beautiful watch. Like I think it's a very artistic watch. Hold on, let it come into focus here. Oh, come on.
I haven't opened my watch yet. The one I got in the UK. I'm gonna do it on Sunday.
Keep it closed. We're all keeping our watches closed.
So we're gonna do that, right? Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at that. You see the lugs?
Oh, okay,
It's got
yeah. And
curved
and
spring
it's
bar,
brushed on the side and then polished on top.
polished bezel.
Yeah, They're
But
nice.
but the other one. So this is mine. Mine has closed case back. It's a fun watch to own. I think the loom is also really fun. This one is SW300 Salida with, as you can see, look at the loom. It's kind of cool. You know, that's what they do. It's very photogenetic watch,
Right.
very artistic. Look at the brushing, right?
Right.
Circular brushing. Grade 5 titanium case on this one.
I
With
have to tell you, I'm not at first. The first shot that you showed the watch, the dial looked good. When you look close, it does look like it does look like the surface of a stainless steel refrigerator or oven.
yeah,
It looks
yeah,
industrial. I'm not too
yeah.
crazy about it.
Very industrial. That's what
Yeah,
it is.
I'm
Yep.
not. I'm not too crazy about it. But
Yeah.
the rest of the watch is interesting. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. You know, it is because it is on the cheaper side, right? It's kind of an affordable-ish watch. It's not meant to be super finished, but Ming, they do have watches with some super finish. Here you can see it even
Yeah.
closer up. You see how the
There was
loom
a
is
wrist
applied on
shot.
the hands.
There was a wrist shot, by the way.
There is a wrist shot here. Yep. There's
Yeah. There.
multiple angles. There's
Okay.
this
All
wrist
right.
shot.
Okay.
There's a side shot like this.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me open this one, and then you tap so you can see. Look at that. It's very reflective surface, right? And as you can see, it's just a two-hander, no three-hand stuff.
No
Just
seconds. Okay.
no seconds. And there's also an interesting movement. Let me show you.
By the way, do you remember that book that was at Breguet Museum?
No, which one?
The one that they had on the table, and it was done by Emmanuel Breguet,
Oh,
the
how to?
descendant of the Abraham Louis Breguet. Do you remember he showed us the clock in there? And it was open. Richard, he was showing us.
Yeah.
So there are different versions of that book. I finally found one, and it's being shipped from Germany.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
Congratulations.
there was just one place that I found that. The rest of them were re-editions, and the cover was different and all that. But the one I finally found one, because he said it's the book is written by a Breguet member of the family, and
Wow.
so that's the one that they had at the museum. So I was lucky to find one.
Incredible! Congratulations.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, when you get it, I would love to see it, and then maybe if we ever meet up in LA,
Yeah.
maybe you can bring it. I would love to take some pictures and get a
I'll
closer
I'll, I'll
look.
bring that, and I'll bring you the first edition of the Patek Philippe by what's his name? The British gentleman that writes these books. He's also a cigar fan. We mentioned his name at Davidoff when we were with Sahakian. Oh, god dang it!
Oh, with
What's his name? Hold on, let me see.
the Folks, Nick Folks.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So the problem is this: I couldn't find the first edition. So the one that I got is brand new, first edition, but it's in French. I don't care. I care about the pictures anyways. And you can see the model numbers. I'm not going to read the text. Hey, Red.
Hey,
This
Sean,
one.
how's it going?
Great, man. Hey, listen. I was looking at it's awesome that we were sharing all these pictures. You shared some, Rich Chick shared some in our private chat, and then Manny and Timmy, and my wife was cracking up when Timmy, when you were sending us the photos. My wife and I were at Novikov at the bar having drinks, and amazing pizza, $71 pizza. It's
Whoa.
crazy pizza, but it was
What?
yeah, they had this cheese and they put black truffles, and I was telling Manny, I was talking to him, I said, listen, it's not a pizza you order every day, but once in a while it's good for you to have, because they bring the flour from Naples.
Oh my God!
Oh.
Yeah, they
Nice.
tried to do really authentic. Even my wife was like, "I'm not going to order a $71 pizza because when we go there, I have them. It's not. They only have a couple of them, and they both are $71. And but when I tell them, hey, listen, can you do a margarita pizza? Their margarita pizza is like $35. But anyways, it's a good place, and so you were sending these photos, boom, boom, boom. So I was showing it to her, and she was laughing, and but anyways,
There's some good pictures there
great
behind the
picture.
scenes
But
when everybody's having fun. They don't know that there's a picture taken of them.
no, absolutely. It was so much fun, Red, to be out there with you and Rich Chick, and my wife was asking, so where was Red and Rich Chick? Well, and of course I said her name is this. I wasn't calling her Rich Chick because I still, kind of awkward for me to call her Rich Chick. But she said, so they were with you all the time. I said, no, they did it right. They were with us during the important events and gatherings, and they did what they were supposed to do when you go to these cities to enjoy and do touristy things. So you guys did a smart thing by visiting all the highlights of those cities, and then it was also good to spend time with both of you guys.
Red
Right. And
Shovel had a lot of fun, and
Red Shovel
and
looked,
Rich Chick was there for it was her first time.
yeah, and Red Shovel
Oh.
looked great, man. I mean, right now somebody commented on how great you looked in the chat, man. Keep it up. Build up
Yeah.
that wardrobe that you have slowly. Just buy key pieces and just build it up. You look great. And then every, like I told you, Timmy, when I get home, I watch different programs, and once I even was watching the taped stream of one of the channels that that's, let's say, it's not on top of the list for you, and
Okay.
everybody was commenting on Red's look, and also on Manny, that jacket that Manny picked up from Cifanelli.
That was gorgeous. That was
That was
gorgeous, jacket.
so. Let me tell you this: when we were in Paris, and we were in the Paris, the main building, not the tailoring shop, Timmy. I looked at that jacket and I put it on before we
Mhm.
went to the tailoring shop, and it it's not good for my build. It needs somebody that's skinnier, it's not chesty like me and all that. So, but I looked over. I said, "Man, this is gonna look great on Manny." But Manny was busy, placing an order, as you know, which what I'm talking about when I placing an order. He was on, so it looked like he was busy. So I forgot to bring it up to him. And then when we were in London, we were at Cifanelli, and then he was trying out a shirt. He was buying a shirt, and I saw the jacket. I went and picked it up. I said, "Manny, try this on. I think this is your jacket." And he tried it on, and he fell in love with it. And there was no need for any alterations. And he looks great, man. That was a great pickup for him.
Yeah, let me see if I have a picture. I don't think I have
Oh,
a picture of that
that
jacket, but
that's
I
with Cesar. That's with Cesar, the gentleman at the bar, the gentleman that says he's from Portugal.
that's
Because
right.
I called him Cesar, he goes, "No, it's Cesar." And then I said, where are you from? He goes, he said, "Portugal."
Nice.
Good guy. He
He's
initialed
an
my bottle.
expert in cigars
Yeah, he initialed my
and
bottle too.
cognacs and all the whiskeys, all the
The
spirits.
rum, the
Yeah.
rum, and all that. Man, I look forward to opening the bottle on Sunday with you guys.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
the dictador.
The Dictador. By the way, those nuts and cashews and all that, those were dipped in truffle oil.
Oh
It's
my
really good and
god,
tasty. Those are truffle oil.
it's the best of the best.
Really good stuff.
So uh, that's you see the two drinks there that Kojak
Yeah, I know what they
has.
are. I know
Yeah.
what they are.
Oh yeah.
That's the morning martini I ordered.
Oh, there we go.
That's
I think
that
that's what Kojak is
that's the
planning.
morning martini, which is a signature of the gentleman that was their main bartender there. And if you remember, on that little hallway, the entry to the room that we were sitting at, the Red, you probably saw it. I think you were standing there checking them out. They had these like half bottle or open bottles of drinks that were showcased behind the glass on the shelf.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
that
seen that.
those were like really rare stuff. and that those belong to that guy's collection. That unfortunately he passed away. So he's the one that made this morning martini, and the morning martini, it's more, it's it's similar to a little bit of taste of French 75, but it's better than French 75. It's more refined and it's tasty.
Ooh.
It's really good. That's why I ordered the second one. But then when we went downstairs with the second one to smoke the cigars, and then I said, hey, so everybody's ordering whiskey, and I'm telling them which whiskey and all that. I said, I love Irish whiskey. I just want something that's really smooth. And he goes,
Yeah.
with the cigar that you picked, I think I have the correct rum. Are you a fan of rum? I said, I'm not a fan, but I drink rum if it's good. He says, let me recommend you this. And my God, it was freaking love at first sip. And then Kojak picked the same regional. It's a UK special regional cigar, and same drink, and we were both having fun. We had the same drink and cigar, and it was
Nice.
just absolutely delicious. They nailed it.
It was the best way to end the entire
To cap the
experience.
trip.
Yeah.
Cap the trip.
the
Yeah,
trip.
100%. 100%. Yeah, it was interesting, Red. In that hotel, the people that were there, they were either Italian, serving the bar at the cigar. They were either Italian or Greek. And it was really interesting. Good
It was
spot, man. If I lived in London, I would be there, and I would be at the not Davidoff, but Dunhill all the time.
right. That's the thing. Kojak. I think Kojak didn't realize how good he was having it because he sent me like this picture of his membership card just as like just just to
Should I
show.
call Kojak? Is
Yeah,
he alone, or am I
and
gonna bother
and,
him?
he, and he's like, this is really no big deal, just a thing. I'm like, what in the are
Hold
you
on.
talking about? This is like the most legendary place I've ever seen, and that's
No, this
why
was
he
amazing.
took me there. And that first time we had the best time, and then second, it was even better.
Hold on. Let's see if we can get a hold of him. Hold on.
Call him
I am. Hold on.
if he's not doing anything. Uh-oh.
Oops, there we go.
Go Jack.
Hey, brother.
Hey, Kojak. Hey, just FYI, you're on speaker, and we are on Tim's stream with Red. Don't shout out how much you love me, okay? I don't want everybody to know.
Okay, I hate your guts.
Oh, I love you too, man. we are watching. I don't know. I'm sorry. I hope I didn't wake you up. Did I?
No.
We are watching your recent visit to Lanesborough, standing with Cesar, and the drink. Is that today?
That's tonight. Yes, I went there.
Uh-huh.
I tried some of that dictator that you had tried.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
My wife hadn't tried it, and so he was kind enough to give both me and my wife a small sample.
Uh-huh.
And we were reminiscing.
Oh God.
He was very. I had sent an email thanking all the staff to the head of the department, and he was very grateful for the kind words, all the fantastic feedback. Yeah, and we got good time there.
What a gentleman you are. No, we were watching this, and we were reminiscing, and of course we know which drinks you guys ordered, and I said, wait a second, we need to get Kojak on the line, man.
I'll jump on the strip.
Okay, all right, cool. Bye.
Oh, there we go.
Bye.
Go Jack, come back.
That's how you do it. You force people to jump on. No, I'm just kidding. I really wanted to talk to him.
He's a really the best host. By the way,
Seriously, I mean, great host.
I hope that he was able to chase down everybody. He's a little bit short there on the bill from the final night.
Oh, really? How much?
I think it was like 400 pounds short.
Whoa.
But like Manny sent some money. I said I'll throw in
No,
$100.
I'll
Uh,
send him money too.
just
Yeah,
if we can all a little bit send it. I don't know.
absolutely,
He on
absolutely.
because the thing is he was trying to be super accurate with the price, like charge just
Sure,
exactly what people
sure, sure,
owed,
sure, sure.
and
No,
that's not a efficient way to do it because I don't know if you remember when we were at the what's it called
by the way, do you have
the steak
does
place,
yeah?
and people were trying to leave early before I got the bill, before I knew what the final amount was.
Eat
Uh,
and run, eat and run.
yeah, eat and run. I was
There you
saying I
go.
want 150 pounds or whatever the Swiss francs if you want to leave early, and then I'll pay you back if it's too much, and because I don't know what the final bill is going to be or whatever. It's a that's an escape fee. There's an escape fee, and because I I rather collect a little bit too much money than not enough. And so, but that's look, it's his first time hosting such a thing. So in the future, um, I'm gonna tell him right now. You gotta collect a little bit extra because there's the service charge, right? That people are not
Yeah,
taking into account. They're
yeah,
thinking, oh, I
yeah,
had a 80-pound cigar. They're not thinking there's a
yeah. No,
20%
no,
tip.
100%, 100. No, as a matter of fact, Cesar, when I got that bottle, there was a $225, 225 pound service charge on it, and
Yeah.
then like I said, okay, well, I thought that's part of it. He actually Cesar realized that, oh no, on the bottles they don't charge the service charge. It's when they
Oh,
pour the, so he actually
exactly.
credited back and took it off the bill. So and then I paid for my drink for my on
You
that I
had your
paid
thing
for my
separately.
no I paid for my drink and the bottle on the same bill, and then separately I paid for the two drinks and my cigar separately.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's how it rolled.
Yeah.
But yeah,
No,
so no, it was
you don't owe
no,
anything.
no, 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 no.
It's
It's only right for us to make it complete,
yeah.
and then
That's why
no,
I
no.
told him, hey man,
Well,
I'll throw in. Manny threw in a little bit extra.
yeah,
Yeah.
same here. I'll throw in. I'll throw in.
Yeah.
I thought I'd throw in extra too when I was there, but if he's short, no, definitely no, definitely, man.
Yeah.
No, we want to be welcomed again. We go and if, yeah, not that we don't
Exactly.
welcome you, but it's not right for him to get stuck with anything.
Yeah. That's why I'm gonna tell him, hey man, collect collect extra in the future. That way, hey, if you collect extra, you get yourself a drink
Yeah,
on us in the future. That way, that's a tip for scheduling
yeah.
everything, because scheduling everything that's it's a big hassle as well.
Yeah.
Norris McSquarter, thank you so much for the £2 super chat. OW is Tim G audio, same no matter where in the world he is. I'm not sure what that means. Thank you,
How come
Norris
Norris? How
McSquarter.
come we didn't see Norris in London? Norris, where were you?
Norris, he's from London. He's a
Norris, how
Londoner.
come we didn't see you, brother?
He's a very private individual, I think. But I think I did invite him, but he said he wasn't able to make it that time.
Okay, maybe next time, hopefully.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he even actually offered for me to stay at his place
Oh,
in
really?
the future. Yeah, but he's kind of a little bit farther away. He's not in the center of the city,
I see.
so it's not very convenient. But if I ever go by myself to London for whatever some kind of thing, maybe I'll uh I'll hold
Are you?
him to it.
Make
Hey, Kojak.
Good evening.
Kojak,
Can you hear
Oh,
me?
Jack, he's on.
Kojak.
Hey, Kojak.
Hello.
Hey,
Yeah,
I understand. You know, you didn't. There wasn't enough funds collected to pay for the bill, so Tim just brought it up. So
Oh, for
I
God's
need
sake,
your.
Tim.
I need your. I
no,
need
I
your.
told it's not Sean. Look, I was just telling Sean. Sean paid already a little bit extra, but I was just mentioning it so that
No,
that I'm
do
collecting
me a favor.
funds
Let me know what
to
your
make it
account is.
square.
I don't know if you have Zelle or if it's PayPal. I'll send you some extra to cover it because we definitely appreciate what you did and
Yeah.
we don't want you to get stuck with anything like that.
In
So
fact, I want to like tip you a little bit extra for spending all
what
that time.
Tip?
you know,
Tip? What
making
is
a
he? What is not a tip? He's not going to accept that. That's a tip.
No,
Look,
look,
I was going to. We were going to sort this out in the back. It was no need to raise this.
no big
raise
deal.
video.
There's no big
No,
deal.
I think maybe somebody just forgot to pay. I'm sure. And I was going to ask the guys who were there just to see whether or not they had forgotten to pay or something, and I'm sure it would have probably just some sort of misunderstanding. So we'll sort it all out. It's not.
Yeah,
It's
that was
not,
very hectic. Look,
not. Yeah,
there's 20
exactly.
people there.
People left before the
Yeah.
bill arrived. There was. I mean, it didn't really affect. I mean, there wasn't really whoever. I think the cigars, it did attract a service charge, so there's no discount on that. The discount only applied to booze and food. So, yeah, I was there tonight doing research, doing research, and with my lovely wife, I'd gone for a suit fitting for Tom Ford, and they told me how much it would, and then they told me how much it would cost. And I thought, fuck that, I'll go to the Lanesborough instead.
So here, it's funny you say that. Kojak, when we were at Dunhill, you remember they pulled the when we were smoking cigar before we lit the cigar up. What was the gentleman's name? Jenkins?
Jackson.
Jackson said, "Hey, do you want to come?" Or his shop manager was there too, store manager was there too. So I tried their jackets, and I told them, I said, the challenge with you guys' clothing is you guys are like Tom Ford. Your clothes are designed for tall and skinny men. I said, I'm more like a Brunello Cucinelli or Giorgio Armani would fit me. And your build is similar to mine. The only thing from Tom Ford I have is one shirt that I hardly wear, one floral rock and roll pants that I can fit in it now, but if I'm a little bit heavier, I can't even fit in it. And I have a bunch of their clones and ties and all of that, scarves. I have several Tom Ford scarves, but their clothing is not for my build. And the manager said that I'm 100% right. And they've actually talked to the new guy that has taken over the direction of Dunhill. He's making these for that kind of a fit. And he says, actually, and I told him, I said, the interesting thing is between the skinny and tall people and the people that are more my size, the people that are more my size, a little bit heavier, they're the ones that probably they can reach in deeper in their pockets than the skinny and tall younger people.
Well, it's interesting. I mean, like, off the peg, I totally understand what you're saying, but this was a made to measure service.
Oh, I see. So this was
the head guy from Milan had come into London for 2 days.
Yeah.
And he was in Selfridges, and my wife's personal shopper had reached out to me to say you were interested in a suit. The head guy's here. He's got all the master suits, because with made to measure, they start off with a large block of marble and then chisel it down to fit your body. Whereas bespoke, they measure everything and just cut precisely. Tom Ford I don't think they do bespoke. They do off the peg and made to measure.
Exactly.
So so guess how much a 2-piece suit, nothing flashy fabric wise, a nice quality Italian wool, 300 grams sort of per square meter. How much do you think they quoted me for the suit?
I would say, if I want to convert it to pounds, $1.30 roughly is 1 pound. I would say probably about 9,000 pounds.
Okay, cheaper than that.
Okay, all right. Then if it's then I would say probably maybe about I don't know, maybe about 7,500, because Zanias they go for about depending on the fabric, they can go as much as Made to measure is about 6,500, and
Mhm.
then of course the higher one, the one that's like a couture line, and then if you want to go bespoke, then they can go up to $12,000 to $15,000. So I thought Tom Ford would be right up there, maybe a little bit more expensive. That's the only reason I hit you.
Xenia is actually more expensive than Tom Ford.
Oh, then never mind. Then I would say their made to measure is probably about 3,500 to 4,000 pounds.
Well, that's what I thought, but the blazer would have cost me £4,000.
Yeah,
albeit with gold-plated buttons.
Ooh.
The
But
suit,
gold-plated. That's
yeah.
nothing.
Wow.
Yes. The it was not quite a solid gold dancer, Red. The suit was north of £5,000, I think almost
Wow.
£5,500.
so
Wow.
about seven grand roughly, maybe less.
Yeah.
For our
No big deal.
so
I'll give you some of the $47,000 that was
yeah,
sent to
and
me
then they're gonna take him to jail. They're gonna
in the
handcuff
mail.
and take him to jail.
Yeah.
You know the Tom Ford floral one, that my rock and roll pants that I got. The reason I told, as I said, I don't wear their suits, but the pants that I got, they were $1,700. They were like, but it was their special release and so forth. So that's why I hit you with those numbers. But that's interesting. I didn't know they were less expensive than Xenia. I thought Xenia.
They're made in the same factory.
Oh, okay.
So Xenia and Tom Ford are made in the same factory.
Yeah.
In Milan, but they also have a factory in Switzerland. So depending on the fabric and the style, it will either come from Switzerland or it will come from Milan.
Does Xenia make their suits for Tom Ford?
The same. They're made in the same factory.
Xenia, what makes Ermenegildo Xenia so good, in my opinion, and it's because they make their own fabric, and their technology in fabric that they have is amazing. They used to first they were textile manufacturers.
Okay.
Then they started putting out their suits and clothing. They're known generationally. They're textile manufacturers, just like Loro Piana, and the fabrics are amazing, and they are state of the art. They test different fabrics, different fibers, and for different effects, different qualities and characteristics. So they're amazing.
Yeah. So it was. I mean, it was a good experience. It was good to see true craftsmen at work, because the measurements they were taking, the adjustments they would have to make for it to fit properly, was considered. So it wasn't like when you normally get an alterationist that will say, "Oh, take up the cuff here."
No, that's
bullshit.
It will get butchered if they use scratch
exactly
to a suit. It gets butchered.
But these guys are they.
No, that's bullshit. It will get. Oh shit!
I've got a bit of feedback.
What's the name of the suit maker?
Tom Ford.
Tom Ford. Wow.
Yeah.
Tom Ford made to measure.
Made to measure. So it was so we've established a relationship now. I need to go to Savile Row and places like that to see different designers. Tom Ford is quite a structured suit, although they do some soft silhouettes like Alfred Dunhill. They got their formal sort of British style clothing, but also they do sort of more softer silhouette sort of stuff, less in the way of padding and all that sort of stuff. So I'm just on the fact finding mission at the moment, but after getting quoted that sort of money, and because I'm trying to lose weight, what's the point of spending $5.5 grand on a suit
that seems a lot. That seems a lot. Like if you're gonna,
what I
do something, seems a lot.
I mean, I think you can get a suit for £3,500 in Savile Row.
Right.
That's still expensive. That's still a lot of money. Don't get me wrong, depending on the fabric. But Tom Ford is fucking expensive.
It's the only thing is that some of the Tom Ford stuff I have seen, the one of the big shops here, like in Belfast, the Victoria Square, you can sometimes see the Tom Ford stuff literally like half price, like 60% off. Like, you know, some of their suits like on the peg as
Wow.
such. And you sort of go flip, you'd feel crap like paying full price for that, like when it's literally half price, like next week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if it fits you, they're ready to wear. They fit you, then you're lucky because they're
Yeah.
stylish. They have their own look. But if they don't, and again, if you're normal built, like I don't know if I'm normal built, but if you're not like model like built, then
Yeah.
there's going to be a lot of
Like Red Shovel.
a lot of alterations that need to be done because they're really tight around the chest, and then they're very long jackets and arms. They're made for tall, skinny men. And
Did you get that photo, Tim, that I sent you on WhatsApp? I was modeling something.
Hold on, let me pull it up.
Before it's a matter of urgency, actually. Sean, I was listening to you about the dictator bottle.
Yeah.
Did I hear you right in saying that originally that Cesar actually reissued the receipt, the bill?
Yeah. So initially he had a $225 or $35 charge on there, and then that's when I commented. I said, "Wow, thank God we had your break on it because that pretty much paid for the service charge." And then without me saying anything, he brought it back and said on the bottles they shouldn't have had that, so he had taken it off.
Yeah.
And then whoa,
hey, look at that.
Great. Is that men's or ladies? That's the ladies one.
That's the ladies one. I put it on like for a laugh, just so it.
Oh damn!
Put it on for a laugh.
No, that
that you
good.
fit,
Makes you
you
look
fit
really
into
skinny.
it.
That makes you look skinny. You can, based on this, you can fit into a Tom Ford.
Yeah.
No, it's brutal. It's brutal looking. That's brutal.
Oh my God.
No, this is a joke. I put that on.
That's really cool. That's really cool, Red.
So, yeah, sorry, Sean, because when I was there, I did actually say something about that to the head bar manager, and I said, like, I did notice that Sean was charged the service charge on a bottle.
Yeah.
What is the standard practice? And without hesitation, the bar manager said, well, there wouldn't be a service charge because it's not been served to you.
Yeah, exactly. And they made it right.
Good.
Right.
I'm so glad. It was weighing on my mind, and I'm glad. So I've just, because they were going to have a word to see why.
Please, if you can.
No, it's not. That's why I was asking you, because I just sent a message.
Yeah,
to say,
because Cesar was the one that he himself. I guess somebody else did the charge, and then when he brought the bill and he showed it to me, and I said, "Can you also add my drink on this one, the drink that I had?" And then, and I said the cigar, and he goes, "Cigars and the drinks go separately." I said, "Okay, then please just go ahead and I'm fine." And I gave him the card, and then he came back. He brought my card back, and he said, "I just want you to know that the service charge has been removed."
Yeah, and, good. Yeah. I mean, like, the thing is that you should have had the option to have added that. So I'm really glad. So look, it was a lot of people. Sometimes mistakes get made.
And that honestly, that's why I right there I said, "Hey, I really appreciate it," and I gave him £100 tip.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
So I thought it looked odd. I didn't realize you had a further conversation with him or Cesar, because sometimes they forget to take the discount off for my bill.
Yeah.
So I was paying attention to the bill to make sure they had done that. But they're not offended or anything like that when you bring something to attention.
I appreciate it. But by the way, do me a favor, because as you know, I was half asleep at that time. I was just and I totally forgot. Do me a favor if you can. Please send me the link, because I wanna take care of that. I wanted that cigar to be my treat for you. I want to send it to you, because
we will sort. Let's sort that offline. Let's
Okay.
sort it offline.
All right.
So, but thank you very much. That's a very kind gesture.
Actually, you can see me. You can see me with my eyes shut.
Yeah, yes, I
That's-
know.
that's why I
That's
pulled
so
it up.
funny. You were drifting off, and I thought, I thought, shall we get up and leave him there?
No.
And then I was asking Cesar, can we get a blanket for Sean
Yeah.
so he doesn't get cold?
The
you know what
problem
it
was
was?
also all this water. They kept bringing the bottled water that was like what 8 pounds a pop instead of just getting the tap water.
Yeah, I
So-
don't understand what the hell was.
What the heck
They
was
were-
that all about? We got
people
what
ordered-
100 pounds worth of 100 plus pounds worth of water. I think.
How
we
do you
drank.
know? I haven't told
I'm
you.
just guessing. I'm just making an educated guess.
Well, it's
Look
pretty
at all the
much-
bottles. Look at the bottles. Are you
I
seeing
know,
the table?
It was
crazy.
120
Dude.
pounds on water.
Jeez.
Oh.
120 pounds on water.
By the way, Timmy, can you zoom in on Manny? Look how dapper he looks in that new
Yeah.
jacket.
Oh
of his.
yeah, that's the jacket.
That-
we got the
That's what
jacket.
when
there.
he got it, I said, "Man,
That's
this is
so
the
nice.
jacket for a gentleman. You can go wear sports, go drive, have a Sunday morning, Saturday morning ride in your Aston, in the curvies, and then or go to drink, have a cocktail with your wife and family." I said, "This is such a great jacket for you," and I'm glad that he got it. He looked dapper, and
Yeah. Look.
yeah. that
So
was a really
tonight,
good-
funny because whenever we go there, they only give us tap water because we only want tap water. But why spend £8 on a bottle of bloody water?
yeah, exactly.
And more than that, the bar manager was there. He'd come back from his holiday, and he gave us. He was trying out a new cocktail, which he gave us to sample. Like normally I try to go there for one drink, and then they end up festooning us with more drinks. So it was quite the reversal, shall we say, last week, where we got loads of bottles of water, and these were the small bottles of water, the individual bottles, rather than the double size, the 3/4 liter size. But listen, it doesn't matter. We had a fantastic evening.
Oh yeah,
It will all be sorted
this
out.
This is
They
service
were
was great.
they're looking forward. Forward to the revisit. I'm sure they are after the bill for that place.
Hmm.
But it was their absolute pleasure. It was the young chap upstairs with the glasses was Kalen,
Nice guy.
Kaelen, and I said, they wanted me to pass on their regards and their gratitude towards you, and they were gracious as well. So
Thank
yeah,
you.
it was,
Thank you for doing that.
That was good love.
So it's funny because when I got back, my only jet lag was first day Monday afternoon at about 2:00. I got a little bit sleepy, but while I was in Europe, every day I had a jet lag, and the reason is when I would get to my room at about 1 or 2 o'clock, I would be communicating with business, with the people, and so forth. So I would be up till like 3, 4 o'clock sometimes in the morning, or I would sleep and I would wake up at 2:30, 3 o'clock because an important text came up. So I was doing most of those early mornings. I would be doing business, so I wouldn't be sleeping, right? So then you wake up, and then you go have breakfast, and then you go out and walk around, and then by the afternoon you're like pooped out.
Yeah.
So I never got rid of my jet lag while we were in Europe.
You suffered. You and Manny were really struggling with sleep, I think. So
Manny too. Manny had a hard. Manny, I think, early on when we were in Geneva or Paris, he said like in 2 or 3 days he only had like 6 or 7 hours of sleep.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah,
ridiculous.
but then when you're out walking around during the day, you're up. You don't feel it. It's just that when you sit down to eat or you sit down to relax, that's when it hits you.
Yeah.
And Manny was taking. I took a couple of allergy pills, so they make you even drowsier.
Oh.
And then Manny was doing the same thing, so that even made it worse for us. But
Sorry, you guys were having edibles. What was that?
not edibles. It was not chocolatey ones.
Not chocolatey edibles. But it was just so funny. You were very quiet in the back of the car because you drifted off again, and you were very quiet at Harrods when there was a lull between the sandwiches and the cakes.
Yeah.
And then you were very quiet here downstairs, and then you sort of woke up straight away, and it was like full energy. Sure.
Yeah.
It was.
I'm usually like that. I'm usually full on, and but
on or off.
Yeah, but for some reason, man, look at Manny. Look
Looking
at this guy.
good. That jacket is amazing.
Look at Miami Manny with the cigar, with the sunglasses on his head, and wearing the Breguet.
He looks like an American gigolo there.
He does. I was going to say, he looks like
he's a Breguet man.
Let's call him Cuban gigolo.
Cuban gigolo.
He's a CG. We call him CG. That's his nickname going forward.
But we say that Daniel Katz is the Canadian gigolo, so it's the same abbreviation.
But no, with him we'll go Katz gigolo, KG.
KG. Okay.
Right.
Cool. No. It was good. It was good.
Man, I'm telling you, Manny was just like, I mean, we entered the Lanesborough, right away.
Oh my God! God, I was showing you guys around. No, I was showing Sean. It was you. I was taking you and Manny around.
No, you went inside first, right? So we were outside. So you're inside. You're checking. You go all the way down the hall. So Manny and I walk in. And there are these two gorgeous ladies, one blonde, one brunette. Standing, they're taking each other's picture at Lanesborough. And as we were walking, and then Manny goes, "Ladies, would you like me to take your photo?" I think, "Oh yes, thank you." So he starts taking photos, and all of a sudden I see you waving me on at the end of the hallway. So I come towards you. I say, "He's taking and we turn around. And he's doing the scanning thing, and
he's got the QR got the QR code out, hasn't he? QR Manny.
QR Manny. Oh, QR Gigolo.
Oh, Jesus Christ! It was so funny. No, we'd already gone in, and then we went out to. I wanted to show you around. I was showing you the reception, the room I had the reception in, and that's when we bumped into those two ladies. And I'm trying to walk you down to where the cigar lounge, the cigar terrace is.
Yeah.
And Manny's in the meantime, he's arranging dates. They're exchanging. She's giving him the list of her menu. He was filling in the non-disclosure form and all that sort of stuff. Go, what the hell's going on? This guy cannot keep it in his pants. Everywhere we go.
Good for him, man. Good for him.
It's funny stuff.
And it's funny because when we came up to go, went through the rooms, the bar, the different rooms that they have, we noticed where they actually have the table. They serve some food too in the corner. The two ladies were sitting there.
Yes.
So we walk in, and then as we come out to go to the cigar area downstairs, these women have three guys around them. I mean, they were just being hit. And anyway, so it's a long story. I don't want to get into details after that. But.
Well, no, there were other shall we say lower tier ladies in that place.
Yes.
And what they do is, because it's a public place, they can go in there and they take photos and then they post it on Instagram to presumably let their followers know where they are in case they want to.
I had no idea.
to meet up, I suspect. I didn't realize that Manny was subscribed to the Instagram account.
No, Manny is above that.
I know. If Manny's listening, we're only joking. He was a perfect gentleman. He was a perfect gentleman.
Manny was also a little bit under the weather today, so I hope he's recovering. So anyway, you got a cold, Kojak, or is that cigar?
No, I got a bit of a chest infection that I was carrying over from last week.
Yeah.
So it wasn't helped with the cigars, but that wasn't the cause of it.
Rick,
Guys,
so listen,
I got a bill out here. Got some stuff on tomorrow, so I'll see you. Okay.
Okay.
All right, buddy.
Real quick, you did a great job losing weight. How did you do that? Did diet or is it exercise combination?
It's just basically, Sean, it was sort of drinking less, and therefore I wasn't eating as much, because I found
Yeah.
that when I was, when I was drinking more, I would eat an awful lot more.
And drinking
it's
itself is a lot of calories.
Yeah, drinking is a lot of calories, but I used to go ballistic on food when I was drinking, and now
Yeah.
that I'm not drinking as much,
Good for you.
I don't eat as much. I don't eat half as much anymore. So that's it. So it's not injections. It's not Ozempic, as people say. No, it's all.
Yeah.
It's just not eating as
I'm
much.
glad. I'm glad you're clarifying that. And by the way, stay on it. I mean, how good do you feel? Seriously, and
Feel much better. Yeah, I do feel
yeah,
much
that's
better.
awesome. That's
It was probably around October there, like last year, that I was starting to feel very sort of bloated, like, and heavy. I wasn't feeling, like, the healthiest. So that's why, like I said, I like to change things. So
good.
it's
Good
going
for
good.
you.
It's going
And shout
good.
out to Wrist Chick. It's always good. Us men, we can move mountains, but we just need inspiration. I think Wrist Chick definitely provided some inspiration, and
There's a
you're
lot
a
of
great
truth in
man.
that,
We're happy.
Sean. Yeah,
We're happy for you. Seriously.
there's a lot of truth
Red,
in that.
you've inspired me to lose weight as well. Because if you can lose weight, then surely I can.
Anyway, everyone fucking can.
Tim G, you're comment
You're right.
is so funny.
You're right.
Yeah, that's the best exercise, Tim G.
Right, I gotta go. Right,
Take care.
I'll see you
Take
later,
care,
folks.
brother.
Okay, good seeing you. Good seeing you. Bye bye. See you. Bye.
Oh,
I'm glad Tim is not here to post that comment of Tim G, but there's truth to that for sure. It's really good for what do you call it? What is it when you go you do dancing and jumping around? What is it? Cardiovascular.
I think he was talking about vertical jogging.
Yeah. No, but that's
Oh, no,
what
horizontal jogging. Sorry.
Yeah, Tim G. Anyways, yeah, that was awesome, man. We miss it. I can't wait till I get back. When I go to Paris, I'm probably gonna grab a Eurostar, come over, and I when we were at Duke's, I looked in. I mean, it's a very intimate place, and definitely it's a place that you want to go try it out and have Alessandro. Hopefully, if he's there to make you the one of the martinis. But I'd rather be at Lanesborough would be more of a regular stop than Duke's. Right?
I'm so glad
more of
you
a
said
regular
that.
stop.
I'm so glad you said that, Sean, because look, you saw how many people were queuing.
Yeah.
And they can't it's a small venue, and a lot of people sit there in silence, or like almost in reverence of the place.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, they're just pouring liquids in a glass.
Right.
It's much more than just the drink, it's the ambiance and stuff like that. If you got tables of 4, so you can't have large parties, and you're having to queue up for 2 hours, you go at the end of the day, is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not saying we shouldn't go. I just think that people should reset their expectations.
Yeah, and so, you go there once at least just to experience it.
Oh, I've been many times. I've been many times.
The place you want to go again and again. And
yeah,
again and just hang out. It's really a proper gentleman's place to go have drinks, socialize, and the ambiance is honestly. I can't recall a better place to have a drink than Lanesborough. That was.
Well, this is why I'm trying to rekindle those memories by doing the breakfast martini on the Sunday. So just to, because you and Manny and a few other people had it.
Yeah.
It is their signature cocktail from the previous bar manager, Salvatore Calabresi.
Yeah.
Interesting
That's
character.
his name. That's his name. I forgot.
Salvatore.
Salvatore Calabresi, because we were talking about it when we Timmy, before you jumped on. Timmy had the drinks there, and I said that is morning martini, which the head bartender that's no longer with us, he's the one that that's his signature drink. That's signature drink for Lanesborough.
What's the wedge? Is that a piece of toast there?
That's a piece of toast.
Oh my god.
It's
Oh, so
breakfast martini.
the story is, Salvatore, like a good Italian, only would ever have coffees in the morning. That's all
Mm.
he wanted. As a bar manager, you know, like you're waking up, you want a bit of
Yeah.
coffee to wake you up and also to maybe get rid of the hangover for the night before in case. And his wife was really concerned about his well-being. He said, "You must have something to eat for breakfast." He would say, "No, just coffee, just coffee, just coffee." In the end, he capitulated one day and said, like, "Okay, I'll have something to eat," because he was feeling a little bit worse for wear. And she gave him a slice of toast with orange marmalade on it. Now, he didn't know what orange marmalade was. He'd never had it before.
Mhm.
And he ate this thing and it started to go like, "Oh my God, it's sweet and tart and bitter and complex. And I may be able to work this into a cocktail."
Mm.
And then he came up with the breakfast martini. Now, the original garnish is a bit of toast, but during a busy service, they will just do an orange twist or something like that, rather than the toast. And
Wow.
you know what? The toast works. It works really well with the cocktail.
That's
So
Really?
interesting.
I sat down at the bar. They got their top bartender to show me how they made it. So and now I have a good frame of reference to when I try to make it on Sunday as well.
So check this out, team. Folks in the chat, if you didn't realize what just happened, this man went all the way to Lanesborough to go
Any
and do
excuse,
some
any excuse,
research
any
on the
excuse.
Sunday cocktail that we're gonna do. I mean, talk about dedication and how far this guy goes. My hats off to you. But by the way, Mike Lewis is Mike Lewis. Jump on, man.
Yeah, Mike.
But those cashews were truffle. They had
Correct.
truffle oil. They were delicious. Not too much, just enough. They weren't heavy and too oily. There was just the right amount of truffle oil.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
they have the normally the truffled nuts, and then they have also these these kettle corns, sort of like crunchy corn nibs, and
Mm.
also
they were great. Those were great too.
and these Italian olives, which you have to sometimes have to ask for them.
Yeah.
Oh, they normally so they know me now, and they don't even have to ask me to bring me the olives.
They don't. The best olives are from Greece. They don't have Greek olives for you.
Well, it's Sean. I told you that the bar manager, albeit French, his staff is split down the middle between the Greek mafia and the Italian mafia.
That's what I told. That's what I said too before you jumped. And I said, staff over there is half Greek and half Italian.
Half Italian, yes. So you have half the bunch of Greeks and the half.
Yeah.
But I think that used to be the case. I mean, with the hospitality industry, you do get some turnover.
Hey, Mike.
Mr. M, how are you, brother?
I'm doing okay, you could say. I got the flu, unfortunately. So I'm not feeling so great.
Manny, Kojak, man, bunch of you guys are not feeling well.
I think I might have got it at the airport or on the plane. Who knows?
When did you get back? Monday?
No, I got on late Sunday night. I arrived home about 9 p.m.
Oh, wow. Sorry to hear.
Yeah. It was a great trip. Got to meet you guys, got to meet up with a couple of my old schoolmates, and just did all kinds of different little things here and there, and it was definitely a great 4-day trip.
Yeah. No.
So when I came back from London, I got the flu as well.
You too,
Jesus.
Huh?
What is it with watch meets?
Well, no,
and
not
flu
not
in
this
London?
time. When I went to the British watchmakers.
Well, okay, I see.
Yeah. No, this time I somehow I got back safely. Yeah.
Bless you.
Thank you. So, what's going on, guys?
No, we are reminiscing, and Tim was put up this picture, and I had to jump on, and then we called Kojak.
We're preparing Sunday. Preparing the Sunday show.
Sunday.
Yeah. Mike, I popped in today to do some research and also to for science. Went into Lanesborough today to try the cocktail I'm going to be making on Sunday, so that I have a frame of reference. And whilst I was there, I went and said hello to all the people that served us last week, including Cesar downstairs in the cigar lounge, in the cigar terrace.
Yeah, I saw the picture of that, your Negroni. So what is that you're going to make on Sunday?
The signature cocktail of the Lanesborough is the breakfast martini.
Oh, it's a martini. Okay.
Well, it's not. It's a martini in name. It's more like a daisy, but it's just served in the martini glass. So it is gin, but it has lemon, a little bit of lemon, a little bit of Cointreau, and a heap of orange marmalade.
So it's got a bit of a similar to a lemon drop, actually.
It's sort of lemon
got the
drop.
lemon,
Yeah,
the Cointreau.
Yeah, Kojak. Before you jumped on, I was sharing with Red and Timmy. I said it reminded me of French 75, but a little bit smoother and more refined.
You could definitely lengthen it with some Cava, Prosecco, or Champagne.
Yeah,
it could be a good base for that sort of thing. But this was Salvatore Calabrese's attempt to make a signature cocktail that would be remembered for 100+ years. This was his attempt to make contribute to the bar world. And I mean, I hadn't tried it. I mean, I'd been going there for years, and it's like one of the cocktails that just slipped on by. But then it was Malthred that said, "Kojak, why have you not made the signature cocktail of the Lanesborough?" So which
Shout
one is
out
it?
to Malthred.
And he said the breakfast martini, and I went like, I researched it. I go like, hang on a second, this guy used to be the bar manager there before they did the massive refit. Michael, who took over, who became the bar manager after Calabrese left, knew him. He even had Calabrese was a guest at Michael's wedding, so they know each other, and like he has a lot of fond memories of him. But I didn't realize that if you look at Google, if you Google martini, breakfast martini, and you find the great man himself, you'll see that it's credited to the library bar at the Lanesborough, the place where we started off.
Very good, very good. No, great place. Thank you for showing us. You took us a lot of great spots, man. That when you go to London now, for anyone that's been to London or has not been to London, seriously, folks, pin these locations on the map of where to visit when you go to London, and you won't be disappointed.
Oh, so it's got the orange marmalade in the drink.
Correct.
Wow.
Heyman's London Dry Gin, Cointreau, and the lemon juice. I think even Daniel Katz will be able to make this.
I think so
He's
too.
got half the ingredients.
I think Daniel would love this drink, actually.
Well, he'll say, I haven't got any marmalade. I have some prune marmalade or jam or something or other, and I haven't got lemon juice. I've got peach juice. Will that do, Kojak?
No.
And I'll just go, Daniel, just do whatever you want. I can't do anything. So yeah, this is Salvatore. This is at the I think this is at the library. Yes, it is. No.
Is he still with us, or has he?
I think he. Well, I'm sure. Quick Google will.
Because he's young. I thought he would be a little bit older.
That was a while ago, shall we say?
Do you know who he looks like? He looks like Pink Panther. Peter
Sellers. This guy is quite. He liked to put his name on a lot of things. So after the Lanesborough, I think he opened up another bar. He's also got kitchen equipment or bar cocktail equipment with his name on it and stuff like that. He was just one of these people that wanted to capitalize on his infamy, because he was bar manager of a lot of big places in London.
Well, it's Salvatore. What's the last name again?
Salvatore Calabrese.
So he's from Calabrese. Okay, very cool. It's amazing how many of top bartenders are Italian.
Well, you have Alessandro Palazzi over at Duke's Bar. Most of the Italian bartenders that end up in London make a beeline for Duke's Bar because they want to work with him.
Yeah.
And then they end up moving somewhere else.
Graduating elsewhere.
Yeah, I mean, like it's like back in the back when French cuisine started off. If you hadn't gone through Hoffman's kitchen or the Rue restaurant, the Gavroche, or the one in Bray, then you didn't have any real background in cuisine. So these guys were seen as the trendsetters, the sort of people to really bring that craft to these shores.
Yeah.
I wonder what watch he's wearing. Anybody recognizes it? Let's see. It's hard to tell. It's some kind of a diver. Where do you buy Cointreau? Because I'm checking over here on my Best Buy
Cointreau.
liquor. Yeah.
Any liquor store carries
Any
Cointreau.
It doesn't need to be
Yeah.
Cointreau. It just needs to be triple sec.
Oh, triple sec.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Liquor.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anything with
What
orange
does it mean?
flavor.
What does it mean, triple sec?
It means okay. Triple sec, I think, means 3 sec means orange peel or something like that. I think it's 3 types of orange or something like that.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Triple, sec variations meant probably. Means.
Triple section, huh? Triple sec.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's something in Italian or French or something or other, and I'm sure people in the chat will know. It escapes my mind because Cointreau is because you have Curacao, you have triple sec. Curacao is like triple sec; it's part of the same family, but they tend to have more spices in it, and it actually makes it orange in color. Whereas triple sec is clear, completely clear.
Yeah.
So if you can't find triple sec, if you can't find Cointreau, you can get a Curacao, and if you can't get Curacao, you can get Grand Marnier, but it will look different and it will taste ever so slightly different. But
yeah, the Grand Marnier would be kind of too different because it's cognac based.
Cognac based, yeah.
And the Cointreau is literally a liqueur.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, Cointreau used to be called triple sec, but because so Grand Marnier was known as a Curacao, even though it's brandy based, and Cointreau was known as a triple sec, but they wanted to see. They said they were bigger than that categorization, so both of them at about the same sort of time decided to say, "No, I'm not triple sec. No, I'm not Curacao. I am Cointreau. I am Grand Marnier." So it's
Kojak, if they can't, Kojak, if they can't find Cointreau and if they can't find triple sec, I would say just give up because if every liquor store should have at least triple sec, not let alone Cointreau.
Yeah. I mean, look, any place, triple sec Cointreau is used in margaritas.
Right.
If you've got a liquor store that doesn't sell the base ingredients for a margarita, you got bigger problems. And there's obviously cheap triple sec. Cointreau is on the premium side.
Obviously, this is not going to cut it because this is just
what is that?
It's a triple sec. But
okay.
Hang on a second.
Cocktail essentials.
What's the proof?
Alcohol free.
No,
no,
that's just flavoring.
No good. Yeah, flavoring, triple sec flavoring. This is no good.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay. You can use it.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't have to have alcohol necessarily. You just want the flavor. That's all you want.
Right, and then the flavors, but the Cointreau, it's got the liqueur. It's a liqueur.
Yeah, it's a liqueur. They macerate or steep orange peels in a base liquid, which is I think vodka based. I think it is, and they distill it, and it's used in many cocktails, not just this breakfast martini. Margarita is the main thing that you can use Cointreau in.
Gotcha. Oh, and he's using in this one. He's using the Kuiper triple sec.
Yeah, so I think that's a
Kuiper.
Dutch. De Kuiper, is that Dutch? I think it's Dutch. They
is.
make a more reasonably priced triple sec. So you can get you can, I think it's about $7 for a small bottle. You don't need to get, they're not sold in large bottles. They tend to be sold in half a liter or 1/3 of a liter bottles.
Oh, cool.
The Kuiper is
Kuiper.
certainly in the more affordable side of things. So you can get away with something like that.
Yeah,
And
the
the average.
Kuiper actually is a decent brand for mixing.
Yeah.
And then what about the orange marmalade? That's like a supermarket.
Yeah, supermarket
Yeah.
orange marmalade. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would get an, if you can get an English rather than a French. Like normally Bon Maman is the French style brand. They tend to be sweeter, whereas the British one has that tartness, which will work better in the cocktail, and it's lovely on toast as well. There you go. You got Kuiper triple sec there.
Mm-hmm.
$11.
Pretty good.
Yeah, that should do it.
Cheap. It's cheap.
Hey Kojak, back in the days, you know what De Kuiper really put themselves on the map?
Blue Curacao.
No, it was the De Kuiper peach schnapps. Remember the fuzzy nagels?
I picked that up at Christmas for about £7.
It was like the drink. Everybody was drinking.
Yes.
Fuzzy navels.
Fuzzy navels, yes.
Timmy, his watch is a it's tough to tell. It's a chronograph, black dial with I don't know if it's got power reserve on it, but I don't know if it's a Bremont or not. At first I thought it was a Blancpain.
Yeah.
But it's not. I don't think it's a Blancpain. The hands, look at the lugs.
Yeah.
Is that
let's see who can tell us.
Is that the Miglia?
Is that
is that a Chopard Miglia?
No, Chopard Millemilia.
Oh,
let me see. Let me see if that's the case. It's the lugs are not Bremont, because I tried Bremont. Chopard Millemilia.
It's a chronograph.
Yeah.
Could be Millimiglia. That's a great
Milia.
great guess.
You don't pronounce the G on it.
G.
Yeah.
Millemilia.
Oh, Millimilia.
It could be a Millimilia, and you know what? I think it is, because that 12 is because at first I thought top. I thought that could be a date or logo, but that's why I thought it was maybe a Blancpain, but it's not. The bezel doesn't look like the Millimilia that much.
Okay.
No, but I think it could be. It could be a Millimilia.
People in the chat are asking about the glassware for breakfast martini. Well, it's typically a martini glass, but we know how much Sean hates that V-shaped glass.
But we know instead which other one I like, and which one our buddy Timmy loves.
Yeah.
He loves to hold two of them.
The coupe glass.
The breast glass.
The breast glass, yes. 911 Carlino, don't forget Tiptree, Wilkin and Sons. That's actually the marmalade that Salvatore would use, and they still use it to this day. So it's a premium brand of marmalade. I use an Oxford one, has more of a burnt caramel flavor to it, which is really nice. But whatever marmalade you can get, you're going to be straining it out anyway. So it's really a substitute for sugar syrup. It's sort of like the breakfast martini is more like a daisy, but it's just served in the martini format. It's a lovely drink. Well, Sean, you can speak to it because you had.
It's very refreshing, easy to drink. It's not too sweet, but it's got a little bit of sweetness. It's got the lemon in there, so no, it's really a beautifully balanced drink.
It tasted almost like a really tasty but ginified version of a limoncello.
Yeah,
but more complex than that.
yeah. That, like I said, minus missing the fizz, it was very similar to. If you like French 75, you'll love this.
Yes.
Kojak, is it somewhat tart in flavor?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you have the lemon in there, you have the marmalade, so there
The marmalade, yeah.
but the sugar, you know, it does sort of, you can balance it out to be less. It's supposed to be balanced. So, like a French 75 has that sort of tartness as well.
Yeah.
This follows that same template.
But light. Both of them are light. So
Yes.
it's a light drink. It's not a heavy drink. So
Now, are the nuts and olives and the other stuff that's complimentary? Pay for
Well, they are infinitely refillable because we know how much you like a refillable
do.
snack, and they are complimentary.
Nice. You just have to order with the drink, right? If you order a single drink, you'll get complimentary.
I suspect if you went in there and just sat down, could I have some tap water and a range of your snacks? I think they probably won't give you anything.
I'll show you the door, more like.
Norris McSquirter, £2 super chat. Sean and Kojak. So make the
no.
watch world a better place.
Thank you, sir.
No, that's
Norris.
very kind of you.
Thank you.
Very sweet.
I think
Hopefully
Sean was
we'll
on the
meet you
watch
next time
side.
we're there.
Yeah, absolutely, Norris. You should have come.
Yeah.
Should have come. With a name like McSquirter, is he from Scotland?
I think he's from London.
Oh, he is from London. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Because
you
he
come
offered
in.
for me to stay at his place if I ever need to crash.
Okay.
Yeah. So maybe a couple of minutes away from London, maybe 20 minutes by
Who knows?
underground. Yeah.
Who knows?
Not 100% sure.
Don't be shy. Don't be shy, Norris. Come along.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be on the stream. We don't have to stream in the
No.
in the future. If we do a meetup, could be an off stream if he doesn't want to be on the stream.
Yeah,
it says England.
England. Ah.
Yeah, England. So somewhere, but I think it's in
It can't
London.
be London.
Could be London. London is in England.
Yeah.
Very specific there, Norris. Thank you. Don't dox him. Don't dox him.
We were missing the Humble Pine all along. I see Humble Pine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I
Humble
forgot.
Pine came. That would have been.
Yeah,
Hey, Humble Pine.
I'm
We'll
sure
be coming back in body bags.
Well,
all of
I'm
us.
sure they do. I'm sure they serve soju there as well. So we could try some of that. Actually, next door, the peninsula. I know it's not the same as Korean, but they're supposed to have a really fantastic Chinese restaurant in there, which my wife is dying to try. It's surely going to be expensive, but you got to try these things.
Of course. But I as far as ambience, I prefer, especially when you're in a city like London, which is full of tradition and majesty, I would prefer space and vibes of Lanesborough rather than a modern and slick peninsula. You know what I mean?
And I said this to you when you were talking about going to the Savoy or going to. I said, like, find as nice as those places are, you're one of hundreds there. You're one of, and the turnover is rapid. The noise is very loud. You can't really hear yourselves think. So I think you pretty much summarized the ambience at the Lanesborough of being relaxed, like a club, not a gentleman's club because ladies are obviously welcome there, but just a stately home that you can just relax in. I've seen people in shorts at the Lanesborough.
No, don't say that. Don't say that.
But
don't give
no,
them an idea.
No. I had word with management, and they were escorted.
Hold on a second. I could have been there in shorts. Are you
No.
kidding me? Why was I told to show up in pants? What is this?
The cigar lounge has a very strict dress code, so there's just because you could get away with it, perhaps in the bar, that you certainly wouldn't have been able to get away with it in the cigar lounge. Last time we went, they had a go at Multhred because he was wearing a hoodie. and he was wearing trainers. So I had to get some mud and sort of paint his shoes to make them look like dress shoes.
Yeah. in my book, Maltred is welcome anywhere he goes.
Of course,
no matter,
yes.
no, because he's such a sweetheart. No matter how he's dressed, it's just that he's such a salt of the earth kind of a guy. And
well,
awesome
you
guy.
say that. I would like to meet the person who would try to say no to Malthred. Because that would be a very brave man.
Or a very stupid man.
A very stupid man. And a very dead man after that.
No, he's a gentle giant, though.
Yeah.
He's a great guy.
But he's a giant.
Yeah.
Definitely a giant. He makes Keen's wrist look like a soy boy wrist.
So Timmy, what's the chance of this is going to be a repeat in 2026? This trip again?
There's a chance. There's a chance.
Yeah.
There's always a chance. And of course, maybe it's gonna be without me, but maybe it's gonna be with me.
Without you? Why without you?
No, for many reasons, but I'm just saying it's possible that there's going to be repeat. It's definitely it's all up to you guys. I've brought everybody together, and wherever it goes from here, it's definitely a possibility. There's nothing stopping anyone from making this a repeat event. Of course.
Tim, did you take this photo?
No. I think who took this?
This is a great photo.
I didn't see this photo till now.
I saw it. It was, I think, Red sent it. If I'm not, or you sent it. Somebody sent it.
It might be a wrist chick who took it.
Yeah. And by the way, Shima was impressed with your photos that you took of everyone. When we were in Paris and elsewhere, she's like, he takes great photos. What camera did he use? I said iPhone.
Yeah, exactly. I had my professional camera, but it was just impossible to.
Yeah.
It was hard. We were all tired, kind of, and then I had to carry my live streaming equipment. I have to choose my battles either because I brought the laptop and the camera, but at the end I only ended up just using the phone because live streams, and if I'm bringing the camera, it's just the weight, it adds up. Plus, because I was so out of shape, I just couldn't carry all the stuff. But I would have loved to shoot everything with your Leica, Sean. The Q3 that you got.
Yeah.
That'd be so epic if we had
I would
that
have,
camera.
if I knew you wanted to do it, I would bring it. It's just that I wasn't gonna shoot it, but if I knew you wanted, I would have brought it. By the way, Tim G in the chat is saying Connaught actually. I went in there to take a leak because next door I was doing. we had the pastries, and Daniel had many pastries.
Yeah.
But Connaught is a great spot, but it's not grand like Lanesborough. Lanesborough, it's much more majestic, and you can just see from the room. I mean, if you can you zoom in above? Can you zoom in on the panel above Red or above Mike's head, and you take a look at the woodwork? That's all marquetry. It's just like fine furniture, but the difference is it's wall to wall, floor to ceiling. Every room is like that. You can just imagine how much, how many hours of craftsmanship went into making those panels. Yeah, Connaught is nothing like this.
Yeah, the Connaught has its different. It's a different one. I mean, it's certainly the #1 bar in the world, or it has been.
Oh, really?
For quite a few years now. If you want a martini experience, that is one of the premier places to go. And recently, Stanley Tucci, if you Google Stanley Tucci and the Connaught, he does a bit where he turns up there to learn how to make a martini. And recently, Stanley Tucci and no, that was Alessandro Palazzi. But Stanley Tucci goes to all the places in London, so he's not ambassador for one place or the other. So he goes to Duke's, he goes to the Connaught. The Connaught do a great trolley service. They make the martinis at your table, and they do it with great theatre as well. It's
Mhm.
not similar to Duke's Bar, but on a bigger scale.
Yeah, but the space in Lanesborough was very
Yes.
Regent. It was Regent
Yes.
type, feel to it. And this is very nice. This is very beautiful. If that, I assume that was the bar at Connaught. But
They've got two. Well, they've got three bars. They've got the sort of pub place, and they have the Red Bar, which is the cocktails, and then they have the Martini Bar, which is the place I was trying to get us into. Now we could have gotten into the Red Bar, but we thought that we might be able to. We tried our luck going to Duke's, and it wasn't to be. It doesn't matter. Look, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we ended up having a different experience at Covent Garden when we ate al fresco Italian. So that was
and
fun.
Manny got some numbers again.
Well, guys, I think we walked past the Connaught because this
Yes.
is. Remember this, guys?
Yeah, it was the patisserie place we went to.
Yeah.
That's part of the Connaught.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Wow.
it belongs to them. Just like Ritz. Do you remember Ritz on the back, right where you exit from the bar to the street behind the Place Vendôme? They have also a patisserie, and they have like a bakery where you can go. It's similar to that. Yeah.
So the Connaught has obviously the hotel. They have this bar. This is the more casual bar, the sort of gentrified pub sort of part of it. They also have fine dining. Helen de Rose, who has 3 Michelin stars, I think. She has a residency there. Very, very rich food. They have another restaurant which is sort of like sort of goes around the corner of the building with atrium, so you can look out onto the street. And then they have the patisserie, which you can access from outside rather than go through the hotel. And then next door to that is the cigar sampler room, the cigar merchants, which is part of the Connaught as well.
Yeah. Listen, can I ask you a question, guys? And this is a genuine question. Is there a city, Maltred?
yes, Maltred. We should have. We just didn't.
Yeah.
Just didn't.
Can I ask you guys a question? Is there a city that's better city for bars than London? I don't know of one. I mean, there's so many top-notch bars.
New York has got an amazing. Surely, Sean, don't New York's got a huge number of bars, trendsetters like Milk and Honey. You've got PNY. You've got Smuggler's Cove. You've got so many drinks came out of New York.
Sure, that's true.
So yeah, there's plenty of places.
Yeah, but I think the edge you got to give to London. It's got so much historical places.
Exactly, that's what I'm referring to.
It's the history. It's the history of London.
Yeah,
that's incredible.
I agree with you. Man, there's so many more bars to hit in London, man. Jeez, I like it.
But why do I get the feeling that we'll only ever go to the Lanesborough?
No, but this is what we'll do. Listen, this is like when I order food. You always pick the favorite that's not a miss, but then we go to a couple of more bars that we've never been to, but you always go back to Lanesborough as to make sure that it's a safe bet.
Good thing we didn't rely on Duke's Bar to hang out.
We want to hit Duke's Bar too.
Yeah.
Duke's Bar. We made an error. We should have made. I think what Kojak said was right. We should have made 2 separate reservations, perhaps, because there's no way. It's such a small bar. If 7 or 8 of us go together, we occupy the whole bar.
Right.
Yeah.
So we should have said, hey, maybe we go at different times, or if we're gonna go make separate reservations at the same time, hopefully, so we can sit next to each other. But Duke's, I want to hit once, but definitely.
Sean, when you are next in London, obviously you'll let me know, won't you?
Absolutely. It may be in June.
We'll do a reconnaissance mission just so that we can sort of report back to the rest of the.
Yeah, we're
Kojak?
gonna call it the discovery stuff.
Yes, Mike. Sorry.
Yeah, Kojak. Was it on Saturday that you tried to get into Duke at first?
The Friday.
Oh, so Friday or Saturday is both going to be very busy those nights. So
Every day is busy at Duke's.
even during the weekdays?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it was weekday. That's when we were there Thursday, and also
Thursday
it was
we
weekend.
walked past
It was
it,
Friday
yes.
night too. Yeah, we couldn't get in. Yeah.
Friday was obviously going to be a lot
Yeah.
busier, but
Yeah.
if you book, we could have booked in advance. It just anyway, it doesn't matter because of because the Aston Martin trip fell through. We had our Friday back, and we hadn't really planned anything, so we were just trying to find things to do.
Friday, come back.
Friday.
Beautiful. They make some of the drinks.
Oh,
on the trolley.
Timmy, this is the first guy that was by the bar when we entered. The gentleman opened the door. We went.
Yes.
Was by the bar.
That was him. Yeah.
And then I think Jaden said, "Yeah, we have a reservation," and obviously we didn't have a reservation. Then Alessandro came out.
Yes.
Said, "I'm sorry, you guys have a reservation." And then Jaden said, "Yeah, we have a reservation." And obviously, it was mistaken. We didn't. And then and he says, "I'm sorry, I don't think we're going to be able to accommodate." I said, "Mr. Alessandro, I flew 12 hours to just come and."
Jesus.
Have a drink at the bar.
I don't think he was too happy with us at the end.
No, he wasn't. I don't think he was.
But I will. The thing is, I didn't even get the chance to say I know one of his former bartenders there, and I was trying. And now we met this girl at the Covent Garden, Anna Maria. She can get us an in there as well.
Yeah.
So as long as Manny doesn't treats her, as long as he treats her right.
Her away.
Our Cuban gigolo is a gentleman. So
our QR Cuban.
No, do you know? I just have a new name for him. I'm going to call him Gigi, and not Gordon Gecko. Do you guys remember Wall Street? Gordon Gecko.
No.
They call. No, I'm going to call him Gigi. Do you know what for?
Go on.
Gentleman gigolo. He's a gentleman gigolo.
Is that an oxymoron? Isn't that an oxymoron?
No, you can be a classy gigolo. You
Gigolo.
And Manny's classy, man. What are you talking about?
Well,
Manny's awesome.
We're going to workshop this, so we'll come
Manny's
up.
awesome.
Oh dear God!
Definitely a player, unstoppable.
We may have to go members only after this.
I've learned a lot of moves.
Or we're gonna be wrecking a family.
Yeah.
I was going to call him GQ. But GG is good too.
GG is good. GQ is where he's going to be in front cover. But GG is good. Because
the guy is such a player. I heard that the birth rate increased last week when he was here.
No. Every city.
Well, wait 9 months and then see what the birth rate.
No. One thing that you didn't notice is every city we went to, the divorce rates went up.
There you go.
Guys, in Paris, it's illegal to do a DNA test.
Wow. Why?
Yeah.
Why would you know that?
What? What do you mean?
Why would you know that?
It's just a fact. It's just a random fact.
No.
Why is it illegal? That makes sense.
It's illegal because, I think it's 1/3 of kids there. They're not from the father.
From the
original father. So they made it illegal in order to keep what you don't know is not going to hurt you.
Yeah, they keep the family.
Yeah,
you're pandering to a stereotype of a French person,
dude. Look. In France, is it illegal to do DNA tests?
Everybody wants to know why you know that. Well, he's testing the.
No, I just know it. Look. In France, DNA testing is generally illegal unless ordered by court for specific purposes like paternity. See, it has to be
Oh
In order to
wow.
do
Oh,
it,
okay.
you
Oh
can't just
wow.
order a DNA test online like you could do in
Oh wow.
most of
That's
the countries.
so
By
you're
a
safe.
court.
To me, you're safe.
This means individuals cannot order DNA tests for recreational or genealogical purposes, and direct to customer testing kits are also banned.
Hmm.
Okay, French law
I
restricts DNA testing to specific
I
legally
think
sanctioned context.
Interesting.
I think that's more a sort of snub against the 23andMe and that sort of thing because the data privacy. So it's not a common thing in Europe where people try to find out their paternity and stuff like that, unless you're on Jerry Springer or whatever the equivalent is.
Interesting.
Quora, here's Quora. It started off as a ban against DNA testing that was not medically supervised, with an aim of stopping private person from abusing medical and paternity testing. This ban against the private DNA testing incorporates all private testing, including genealogical testing too. There was some movement to have at least genealogical tests unbanned, but it never came about.
There you go.
Somebody in Quora. Look, I could do. Why is it
Why does Timmy know
illegal
that?
Exactly.
Why does Timmy know this?
Here we go. Why is it illegal? Why do
Are
I
you-
know? Here's it. This primarily
That's
to
what I thought.
protect family stability, privacy, and prevents misuses of genetic
So,
information.
so do you know what it means? Infidelity is rampant in
Yes, it is. It is. It's actually
Oh my
uh
god, that's too funny.
here.
Stereotypical.
That's too funny.
Turkeys don't vote for Christmas, Sean, and Frenchmen won't vote
Look
for
at this.
the legalization of DNA testing.
2014 study revealed that 55% of French men and 32% of French women had admitted to cheating to their partner.
Oh
This
my
high
god.
prevalence is coupled with higher tolerance for cheating, as only 47% of French people consider infidelity morally unacceptable. Uh, yeah, and additionally, a large percentage, 63%, believe they can love someone even if they have cheated.
So guys, in case you're walking in Paris, Champs-Élysées, or
Mm.
anywhere else, and you see a beautiful lady that's married and a ring on her finger, 1 out of 3 are available.
Yes. Exactly.
If you
Exactly.
play the odds.
Norris McSquirter, £2 super chat. Tim, my beloved Eleanor, has mailed you a pressed flower. Oh, actually, I have a pressed flower right here. Are you talking about this one? I got
That's
this.
cool.
It's a sunflower that you put together, a cardboard sunflower. Is that what you're talking about?
I'm sure
I'm
that's
gonna
what
put
it
it
is.
together later. Okay, thank you, Norris. Yeah, interesting, right?
Yeah,
Interesting fact.
that's
Because
interesting.
France is like a city and country of love. So,
So you know what that means?
hmm.
That means Manny has a larger scope to hunt.
Right.
Yeah.
Actually, everybody has a larger scope to hunt.
That's
Yeah.
interesting. You see, you also get educated when you watch Tim's channel.
Yeah.
I still don't know
Right.
why Tim knows this fact. That's
but I thought,
that's the bigger
something
mystery.
cool.
That's the bigger
What
mystery for me.
what he
Just
just
I'm educated. I know things.
what he just shared with us would be a very interesting topic if you're having a drink at a bar
Yes.
with somebody that you don't know that's next to you, strike up a conversation, and if the topic of Paris or Europe comes up, it would be a great topic to discuss. You see,
To what end? To say what?
God
This is a
knows.
great conversation. It's spicy
It
conversation.
depends on who you are.
Yeah.
You or me, it ends very short because But if it ends, if it's Manny, God knows. Just let your imagination take over.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I think my wife wouldn't think very well of me.
Well,
if I did.
same here. Same
No,
here.
if I hadn't finished, if I hadn't included her as well in the conversation.
Oh, I see. Oh, look at
Oh, it sent an English rose. It said.
It's an English rose.
Oh,
Okay, I don't know. I can't find it, but thank you. I appreciate that.
But let's get Manny on, man. Let's see.
Where is he? Yeah.
Hold on, guys. I'm gonna call him real quick.
Uh oh.
Let me call him real quick. Hold on a second.
I think it's kind of cool, that sunflower.
Right?
It
It's
I've never seen anything like that before.
yeah. Check it out. I'm gonna put it together.
At least you don't have to worry about it dying.
Right?
Yeah,
And
it'll be there forever.
it's sustainable. It's made out of cardboard and wood.
Hey, brother. Hey, we are on Timmy's stream with the boys, and I was wondering if you can jump on. 2 of them have a cold, by the way.
Flowers and love.
Are you out with family, or can you jump on? Oh! Enjoy. Say hi to her, and sorry to bug. Just enjoy it, man. We are no. I don't know how long we're gonna be on, but we'll catch up with you either tomorrow or Sunday. Enjoy. Take care, brother. Bye bye.
Have a good time.
Yeah, he's having dinner with family, so.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's
Why
good
dinner?
because earlier he was saying he was resting, he wasn't feeling good. So at least he's feeling better. That's good.
No, he was just trying to be polite, Sean, by saying, "I spent 10 days with you guys.
So Timmy,
leave me alone."
Is that enough of us?
Timmy, you need to take this one. You need to take this one. Members only.
Yeah, of course. No problem. No problem. Oh, my camera froze. I was trying to fix the camera yesterday, and it doesn't look like. I think it's busted.
So Sunday, what time are you going to start doing your cocktails, Kojak?
Oh, whenever. I mean, it's going to be. Look, it's Easter Sunday as well, so it's like whenever whenever Tim wants to fire up the stream, I'm happy to jump on. I'm gonna also maybe show a couple of other things for the next cocktail corner, so in a fortnight's time. So I might do some demonstrations of things to prepare for the next one. And if anyone has any suggestions, and I'm not talking about shots or B52s or whatever, of what cocktails they would like to drink at this time of year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
because we're sort of springtime, and spring has arrived very late. But if anyone has any ideas what they'd like,
Hemingway mojito. At the Hemingway bar. That's my suggestion, because that thing
you still
was.
have that. That's awesome.
Yeah, I kept the souvenir from Paris.
Yeah, that was 10 euros right there.
Right, and somebody paid for it. I was gonna pay for it for the bill.
Yeah,
I went to pay for it, and it
mojito.
was already taken care of.
Okay.
I hope you feel better, Kojak.
Kojak, you sound rough.
Yeah.
Kojak needs the cocktails now.
Yeah,
it's medicinal.
You got a sore throat too?
No, it's really sort of a chesty thing.
Yeah.
Involuntary. It's like almost as if I've got asthma, but not quite.
Yeah.
Be careful with that. You want to make sure that congestion doesn't stay in your chest too long, man. That's cover with that. You probably stepped out without having cover on, a shawl or a scarf. Be very careful, especially now if it's warm and also it gets cold. That's when you're exposed. Always cover your neck. Oh,
Yeah, you have a point there, Sean, because it is in that vicinity.
Yeah.
The last time I got a sort of chest infection was on a New Year's Eve party. And it was a long time ago, and I woke up in the middle of the night. Everyone had crashed out at this friend's house where he was having the party. It was a house party,
Mhm.
and I woke up. One of the other guests who woke up decided to use me as a urinal.
What? No.
What?
No.
I'm not joking. I go like,
Oh,
he gets like, I don't go, what the fuck? It's like that same look of incredulity that Tim had when Daniel was showing him how to brush his teeth
Yeah.
with Tim's own toothbrush. And I'm going like, and he goes like, he said, nearly done.
a demonstration.
You piece of shit. I had a blanket. I mean, I had a blanket over me, so it didn't get on me, but because I did sleep quite awkwardly, I did end up getting a chest infection that year. But yeah.
No.
By the way, we got a super chat from Norris McSquirter, £2. I bid you good night. There's only one.
One and
Norris
only.
McSquirter.
Correct.
One and
correct.
only.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Norris. Really appreciate that. I'll take some pictures, Kojak, and I'll send this to you.
Please do.
Okay. And roommate has an unboxing. She wants to.
Oh yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, let's see.
Roommate, can you come do an unboxing while the camera is still working? I think it's overheating or something. Might have to get a new camera.
Hey, next
My
Sunday,
camera is
guys.
busted.
Why don't you
Next
try?
Sunday.
Why don't you try urinating on it? That might cool it down a little bit.
So Timmy, check this out. Sunday morning when I woke up, I had my 100 watt charger, the battery pack, connected to my iPad.
Oh God,
Daniel!
Hey, Daniel, show us how to brush the teeth. Is that my toothbrush again?
Jesus!
Yeah.
Jeez.
I borrowed your toothbrush, you know. No, it's mine. This time it's mine.
So
Okay.
I pulled. I had the iPad and the charger on the counter above by the sink level by the counter. So I forgot that the charger was connected to the iPad because the charger was hidden behind our iPad. I had the iPad upright. So I pulled the iPad, the charger drops in the toilet bowl.
Oh no!
No,
The big charger.
It was flat. No, it's bad. It doesn't work. It was toast. So I had to order another one. It was
The big one that I was borrowing from you.
Yeah. So it was. You saw how awesome it was too, right? It was.
Yeah.
It was
high speed.
High speed.
You should send it back to them and say, hey, it's not working, guys.
Yeah, no, I just got another one.
Did you
My watch channel is saying what happens in Liverpool stays in Liverpool. My watch channel. I'm really sorry we weren't able to get to Ace's Cafe or
I know
the bike shed. Those were some of the things that ended up dropping off the itinerary. Ace's Cafe is outside of Friday night is just a shithole of a place, but it is some place to go to tick it off the list. The bike shed seems to be more our sort of speed, I think.
Yeah, but the only thing is, Ace Cafe is just such an important place.
Oh yeah.
Because if you know the history of Cafe Racer and the priest that would go there, the priest that rode the motorcycle, and then you had the kids that would go there, and then you had the Cafe Racer guys versus the guys that rode the mopeds, and I forgot, what did they call them?
The mods and the rockers.
Mods and the rockets. And then they would get into these fights, and it was.
There was a challenge at Ace's Cafe in London. There was a challenge. So you put your money in the jukebox to play a track.
Yeah.
And the challenge was to race the bike up the main arterial road and round the back and back again before the record finished.
And this is a lot of times. This was when it was dark outside. And remember, these bikes, they could do a ton. They could do 100 miles per hour, but they didn't have the brakes. Most of them were disc brakes. They would heat up, and unfortunately, there were a lot of casualties along the way. And
I'll tell you what I'll do one Friday night. I will go to Ace's Cafe and film on
Oh,
location.
Oh yeah. Are you gonna put your leather jacket on and ride there, or are you gonna catch the?
No,
are you gonna go with
no.
the, you go, hey, at least wear the leather jackets. I want to see what they think of when you walk out of your Tesla. With
I'll be
rockets
going there in a 3-piece suit and a cigarette holder with a top hat. See how that goes.
That looks good. Who's this?
Who's that?
A roommate making dinner.
Who?
Roommate making dinner.
Oh, it's roommates. Oh,
Roommate,
okay.
Hey.
Lucky you, Timmy. Lucky you.
Yes, please.
I think I can
can I have
smell it.
some?
Lucky
what is it?
you. Oh wow.
Oh,
Get some for Daniel.
please and
Yeah.
thank you.
You're lucky, man. You got a great lady.
Oh my goodness.
Hey,
She was
Kojak.
really grumpy at me earlier today.
Yes, ma'am.
Kojak. I was watching a video today with this young lady from London, and she was showing Carnaby Street, and I'm so shocked how much it has changed for what it used to be.
Oh,
Have you been in down Carnaby Street in the
Yes.
past like 10 years?
I was there about a month ago. Because they got the G-Shock store there.
Yeah, I saw they have a Swatch store also.
Yeah, and I think it's Jim Carner is there, isn't it? I'm not sure.
I'm not
Anyway,
sure, but
yeah, I've been down there. Yeah, it
has
how's
changed so
how's
much.
it changed? How do you
Well,
recall it?
back in the I went there in the 70s, but I know back in the 60s and 70s and even early 80s, it was considered like a major fashion hangout and music hangout. All the famous celebrities and musicians used to hang out there. That's
Right.
during the punk rockers and the mods and even the rockabillys, whatever. And
Yeah.
it was and you would see people like actually that's where Paul McCartney met Linda McCartney in Carnaby
Oh,
Street.
really? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, they did.
So yeah. So it's kind of strange. I mean, it has like drastically changed for what it used to be.
Wow.
It's not like it, the historical Carnaby Street with all the the fashion and the music and all that. It's like totally.
Got totally changed. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
guys, Koloy says cats gigolos in the house. You know, since we changed Manny's name to Gigi, he's not the Cuban gigolo anymore. He's not CG. We can call Cat CG, Canadian gigolo.
Oh,
Canadian.
I don't deserve
Kalea.
that.
Okay, so Cats, you're CG and Manny's Gigi.
Okay. So, come on. Tim, tell roommate that CG blew up his arm because of a steam.
Oh shit! Look at that.
Steam over the kettle this morning.
Oh.
Oh
Fuck.
wow!
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh,
What?
that massive blister.
Yeah, I'm trying to put
Dude.
medicine on it, but I don't know.
Roommate, come over here. Roommate emergency.
No. But no, hold on a second, guys. He wouldn't be having a smile when he shows you that. That was some kinky sex you had.
No.
Daniel.
Be honest.
Arm.
Be honest.
Be honest,
CG.
Daniel.
Be
That was
honest,
some
CG.
kinky stuff.
What does he need to do?
That looks like
Oh,
a crocodile.
wow, that's
That
painful.
That's a nasty.
that looks like a.
You need to go see a doctor. You need to go to clinic, man. That's serious.
Well, it just happened. I can't go to emergency now.
Well,
You
go
can't
to
go
clinic.
now. Wait. You can go tomorrow.
How about if you put
It's gonna
ice
be
on
too
it?
late.
No,
It'll be
because
good.
I'm
Does he go now?
concerned
Does he
with
have to go now?
infection.
He has to
because
go now.
Infection is.
I have to go now? Oh, brother.
It's
about ice?
8 o'clock.
Serious. That's
What does he do?
That's deep. You got deep burn.
Damn it.
Do not open the blister.
What?
Do not. No.
Says do
No,
not open the
I
blister.
don't open the blister. I just like to go to emergency over this at a hospital. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because again, it's not a small.
They need to
blister.
drain
The problem is if it infects. That's the problem.
Yeah.
And you have no dressing. You have nothing on top of it. That's the problem. And then if you just go about your daily things, you're gonna have germs that are gonna go in. You can have infection. That's
Oh yeah.
They
You
need to
Well-
drain it, and then they need to give you like antibiotics and ointment, and then they need to wrap you.
And then next time you're having sex, make sure you put a hand condom so it doesn't happen again.
Exactly.
Right.
Roommate, do the unboxing real quick. The camera is gonna work for like another 3 seconds, guys. Just a quick unboxing. Roommate got
What
a
is
gift.
it?
Hold on. No. You have to cover
Yeah,
my.
it's working. It worked. Yeah.
There we
There
go.
we go.
Very cute.
It's some kind of it's a mystery toy. It could be anything. It could be one of these different toys here.
Very cool. By the
See,
way, can you also put up roommate's last comment in the chat?
Sure. You can see it, guys. There you go, unboxing for
Hey,
everybody.
Daniel.
Fresh Rice is making.
You got anything to wrap your arm with?
Him right.
No, I don't. I put a special medicine for another infection on there.
Oh, well, okay. Hang on. I didn't realize you were a qualified doctor there, Daniel Katz. So you know, like I wouldn't risk it. I would just go to urgent care and just get it seen to by a
Plus,
professional.
in Canada, it's not like United States where you get charged for it. It's free.
Okay, all right, okay. I'll go and stay up till 2 a.m. to go there. All right, okay, guys.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got at.
Well,
Good luck,
either that, or build a time machine, go back and stop yourself from doing it in the first place.
That might be
go back
easier.
and thank you. That's really helpful too.
Oh, that's cute.
This one.
You got. Look at that.
What is that?
There we go.
I can't.
Some kind of toy?
That's cute.
Oh, it's a cute.
Oh, that is cute. Yeah.
That's cute.
It's a cat. What is this thing though? What is that? Are you supposed to? Oh, there's a cat that goes on top. Oh, and there's a little bed for.
Oh, nice.
To sleep in. Look.
Is this Japanese? Is this Japanese?
It's
Korean.
Japanese. That's right.
Oh, Japanese.
Is it
Okay.
Japanese? What is it?
I like the cat is just collapsed on the thing, on her.
Yeah.
It's made to melt your heart. That's what.
Yeah.
Well, what's the name? What's the name comes from Japan? Hello Kitty, right?
Hello Kitty, yeah.
Yeah, it's Japanese. Yeah, they like all that cute stuff, Japan.
What's it called?
It's better to melt the heart rather than melting your arm with steam, Daniel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for yes.
Yo, Daniel, we don't want you to get a secondary infection from the burn, so you need to go to see the doctor and then get the cover up the dressing, wet dressing.
Yeah.
Because if you put the dry, it's gonna be stick your skin.
Okay. All right.
Definitely, you need to see the doctor, man.
Right now? Right
You should go now, Daniel.
Yeah,
You're messing around.
Get dressed. Not in the morning.
Canada is better. I mean, usually it's really.
Go now. Yeah. Go now, right? Canada is good.
Okay. Goodbye, guys. I'm gonna
See ya. Take care.
Take care, Daniel.
Needed to just.
Glad you jumped on, Daniel.
Aspirate the blister, but
No, seriously.
don't open your by yourself because don't open.
Daniel.
Just
Go
be
take care of
careful.
yourself. Listen, you're gonna feel better. You're gonna be a little bit more.
Live stream from the hospital.
Yeah.
Oh my golly. Depends on how long you guys are gonna be on. Okay, I'll talk to you later.
Just watch out for those crocodiles.
Yes, the crocodiles, of course.
All right, Daniel.
Okay, bye.
Take care.
All right. See you, Daniel.
Get well soon.
Take care, man.
I'm glad he jumped on because
it's-
he was just gonna sleep with that, and you never know.
Oof.
Infection.
Roommate is an actual nurse, so
Yeah.
she knows.
So how did it happen? How the hell did you get
Over
the burn
steam.
like that?
Kinky sex by the oven.
He was
by the stove.
He was railing the lady in the stilettos against in the kitchen against the oven, and accidentally turned on the fire and burned himself.
No, the sex was so hot that he got burned.
Maybe it was one of his spicy jokes. He was cooking up a spicy joke, and
or maybe that was the next level rock burn.
yeah.
Poor
maybe
Daniel.
maybe the inner Daniela was trying to take over Daniel's body.
Oh God! No, I can't believe all of you guys are sick.
Except me. Look at that. I already did my sickness. From the British watchmakers. Now, just coasting. I'm preparing this Napa thing, so it's hard, guys. It's all very, very tough.
So that place is a no-go, the Airbnb?
That place rejected us, but I have another place that I found that's probably better. It's with one extra bedroom too.
Why did it reject us? Are we degenerates or something?
Yeah, no smoking. They said it's no
No
smoking there.
smoking.
Yeah, but I think I found a better place because it's bigger and it can accommodate one extra person. So that way, Jesus can stay with us, and they also have a big patio.
Oh, Jesus, vertical clutch.
Yeah.
I ran into him today.
Oh my God.
I ran into him. He was with his friend. He was going. He recognized me, and then I always said, oh, Jesus. I said. So, anyways, it was good to see him. He was wearing if Manny was on, he would be happy. He was wearing a watch like Manny's, the Breguet.
Ah, nice.
Marine, yeah.
He has an incredible collection.
Yeah, he has a couple of Breguets.
Beautiful pieces.
Yeah, Gerard Perregaux. I think he has
Hey, Sean?
IWC. Yeah.
Did you see that Breguet is going to unveil something special on the 24th of April?
They actually, Richard, the guy that was at the what do you call it, the museum, he actually said that he said you guys gonna be, since you guys are Breguet fans, because I asked him, I said, it's kind of like weird, this is your 250th anniversary and there isn't a peep about any special, and he goes it's in the works, and he said I guess it was strategic not to have it unveiled before Watches and Wonders. I guess they didn't want it to be mixed with all the releases, so this way it's more noticeable.
More
I guess
focused.
It kind of makes sense. And then
Yeah.
and then he said that you guys all you're gonna like this release. So that got my interest. Yeah.
Look out for it. 24th of April. I saw the advertisement for it.
Yeah.
From Breguet. So it's going to be something special. Let's hope.
Timmy,
yeah.
can you pull it up?
When is it?
Can you pull up the advertisement? Can you see if
on
it's
the
there?
website, on their Breguet website?
Yeah, go on X, or used to be Twitter. That's where I saw it. Breguet.
Maybe they're also going to be on the Instagram. Let's check Breguet Instagram.
Yeah, they might be on that too. Sure.
Is it Monterey Breguet?
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Is this it? One day ago, yeah. So at April 24. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all it says.
24th of April.
We don't see it. We are not seeing anything.
Oh, you're not seeing it. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, it just says nothing. It just says.
Oh, so there's no images or no.
No, there's a video.
Well, there's some shadows that are.
There's like a little video.
Yeah, it's a little video, but it doesn't show you any.
No, it doesn't show you any watch or nothing. No. Just like an unveiling or something special to celebrate the 250th anniversary. Yeah, 250th
Moments
anniversary.
away from being revealed.
What did it say? What does it say?
Centuries in the making.
Oh wow!
Looks like Manny liked it, so he saw this post. There's some music here. Let me play it.
Man, we visually and audio wise, I'm sure all of us are like looking for clues.
Yeah, it's like a Rolex teaser.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be anything. It's completely left wide open. What could it be? I have no idea.
They need something modern for sure, just to have something different in their lineup.
I think so too. I think. I mean, look at the video. It's very modern, very straight lines, very simple. Yeah.
I'm hoping they do something like that. I mean, they got a fantastic line. There's no doubt about it. and they're just stunning pieces. But they need to bring in
a new
the new
line.
generation. The new generation needs to come in.
A totally new line. Yeah.
What do you think it's going to be? You guys want to take a guess?
I
Is
I
it going
I,
to be
I
a
would love.
marine? Is
I,
it going to be?
I would love to see. I would love to see them because they have classic. They have traditional. I would love to see them call it the contemporary, contempo, or something like that.
Tempo.
That would be
Or
interesting.
maybe, or even go similar to maybe a GMT line or something like that. Although they have that already, but something more modernized.
Yeah,
Century making. It could be a clock. Actually, it could be something like really.
No, won't be a clock.
Because
They
like
might have they might have a clock too, but it's going to be something big.
yeah, look, I'm just looking here and I'm just trying to understand. Okay, so like there's some walls here and the
I know
shadow.
shadows, lines, very very clean and
Yeah,
modern. Doesn't it look modern?
looks very yeah.
Would you guys mind if I just dropped off because
Oh
I
no,
need
take
to
care
Yeah,
of your
put-
we're
chest, man.
gonna
Go take
I
care
think
of
yeah
we're
your
all
chest.
going. We're
yeah.
all
I need to
going.
wrap it up
We
as well.
need
'Cause I
you.
gotta
Yeah,
go.
we need you ready and ready
Yeah,
to go for Sunday.
yeah,
Absolutely, yeah. That's what the show must go on.
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, listen. Give our best to the missus. I hope she's feeling
Will do.
well.
Yes, likewise. So anyway, take care, guys, and
Feel,
I'll see you soon. All right.
feel
Take care,
better.
brother.
All right. Cheers, buddy.
Take care.
Cheers. Bye.
Is that part of the video?
No.
It's a video from 4 days ago. So they're just showing some of the gold here that they're making, like their own. I guess
Oh, really?
yeah, their own
What
introducing the new
what case
Breguet
was
gold.
that? What case was that? Did you see that?
Yeah, maybe that's what they're making. That's new.
Maybe.
That's the
Yeah.
new watch, and you can see it's
Wait.
new Breguet gold. They got their own
Guys,
kind of
this gonna be modern.
Yeah,
price
This
I
tag
think
has
and
to
so
be
too.
stuff.
modern.
It looks like the what's it called? This Cartier maybe it's like a like a Tonda shape. Maybe
Look,
almost like
look,
look at the
look,
shape,
look,
right?
look,
It looks
look, 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 look.
Tono shape.
Right there, right there, right there. Hold on. Right
Boom, right
there.
there,
Boom.
right? It looks like that Cartier Tono. Doesn't
Kind of.
yeah.
That's
Introducing Breguet Gold, an
that's
exclusive
huge.
alloy
That's
Yeah.
huge.
engineered by Breguet. Soon, designed for discrete, discerning wrists. Soon
Yeah.
designed.
They need to. They need to bring it to the table.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Here's another one.
I
This
mean,
was last week. The video of like also the gold kind of. I guess this is the thinning process of the gold. No, that's it. That was it.
Oh, I'm so
Another
glad
one.
they're they got something for the 250th anniversary.
Mhm.
So glad.
well, let's see. Hopefully, they don't disappoint us. Hopefully,
Yeah.
they bring something big and really that the watch world will start talking about it. Give
Well,
it some more recognition.
yeah, Mike, Richard told us, and I think Timmy, you heard it too. He said you guys will be happy with what you see.
Oh, that's
Mhm.
good.
He
So
was
he's
very
seen it.
he was
Oh
very
yeah,
confident when he said that. Do you know when he said it? When he was showing us the rose turn machine. What was that? The
the Rose engine.
the rose engine machine. Yeah, the yeah. So that's where we were standing, and then that's when I asked him that question. And he said, "You guys will be very happy to see what's coming." I can't tell you anything more than that. I think you guys are going to be pleasantly surprised.
You know what? Look at this. This is a parish. They're doing some kind. 2 weeks ago, they've teased a parachute, some kind of a parachute thing. By pioneering such resilience in timepieces, reggae forever changed the landscape of Western, proving elegance and reliability could coexist. With this unique ability to absorb sudden movements, the parachute enhanced the precision and robustness of timepieces, setting the new standard in watchmaking. Maybe they're bringing back, um, by the looks of it, like I would guess it's gonna be like a new tradition, some kind of
I'm
new
thinking,
tradition watch.
Tim, the
That's their
tradition,
most important line.
yeah, the tradition is soldered lugs. This thing looks like it's one piece. Log and case is one piece. If you look at
Right.
it from what we see.
Oh yeah. Okay. Let's see it. What other what models could it is it similar to?
It
Okay.
won't.
Let's see.
It won't be tradition.
Marine.
It won't. No, it's
It
gonna
won't be.
be. It's gonna be different. Something
Yeah,
That's
different.
funny.
Very different.
I think it's going to be its own line. I think, if anything,
Yeah.
like the heritage, but I think it's going to be its own line. Hopefully, they'll have a new line. Call it
Maybe
the
it's a
concept.
heritage because it kind of looks a little bit like a heritage. A heritage is an underdeveloped line. There's not much in here. It's
It
just
could be
very.
heritage or have a new one.
You know
Contemporary.
what? This heritage line is just absolute junk. There's nothing in it. So maybe they'll turn heritage into a proper line that people find interesting. Like, look at that, because that kind of looks like the shape that they've made.
No, it's a little bit more rounder.
The
The
other one
new
is
one.
It
rounder.
is.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Face.
saying. Maybe they'll redevelop it, like
I mean, it's a
reshape.
good looking watch. The Heritage
I think so too.
5410
I
is a
think
good
it's
looking
classic
watch.
look. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it's a good looking
Beautiful
watch.
dial. Look at that dial.
Yeah,
yeah. Oh, it's
absolutely.
serious gear shader. It's just on nobody's talking about this one. There's
Yeah,
very
but
little
you know,
love for that.
Tim, they have to bring something modern to the table.
Hmm.
They do.
It's too much of a considered an old classic
Yeah.
look. The
Yeah.
Breguet
Heritage.
brand.
Yeah. This is not tradition. This is not
No,
tradition.
this looks modern.
No,
This looks
but
modern.
it looks kind of like heritage, doesn't it?
No, not
It's the
really. This is
closest
this.
shape.
No,
Yeah, but it's not a tonneau shape. It's a
no,
full circular shape.
yeah,
Hmm.
Look how gorgeous that side profile is.
it is. It is a beautiful watch. There's no doubt
Oh my
about it.
God, that side profile is the freaking. That's the angle.
Man.
Oh, that's awesome. I bet it
Thank you,
tastes
bro.
great.
Yeah, it's good.
I bet it
Thank you,
tastes
real
great.
man. That's nice.
Timmy, you want to go eat? The
Yeah,
meal's ready.
guys, I'm
All
gonna go
right.
eat.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
once I leave you, you're gonna remember that how wonderful Asian woman you had. Okay.
Well, he's
Don't
smart.
sell
He's not
the
going to leave you.
sofa because if I leave, I'll take my sofa. So don't leave. Don't just leave. So you need sofa.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, guys, thank you
All
for
right.
Good
watching.
night. See you. Take
Good
care,
night.
Mike.
Hit
Good
that
night,
upload
Sean.
button.
Good
I'm
night, Tim. Good night,
actually
roommate.
WhatsApp the message to Cut.
Okay,
I'm basically yeah.
he needs
Take
to
care,
get
guys.
some help.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Good
See you
night.
this weekend. Good night. Bye bye.
Bye.
The
Bye.
priest will start.
A heart that's full of black lantern, a job that slowly kills me. Bruises that won't heal. You look so tired, happy, bring down the government. They don't speak for us. I'll take a quiet life, land shade of carbon monoxide, and no alarms and no surprises, no alarms and no surprises, no alarms and no surprises. This is my final fate, my final